Okay. 1, 2, 3. Alright, oh wow. I remember what happened last time. I think because during the last couple minutes, I really was like fading out and falling asleep. So, I was just that tired, I think. So, let me see. Wait, what the hell is this? Oh, it's a clip. Okay, sorry. Oops. Sorry, I was looking at the chat like I was setting it up on my phone. You met a demon octopus. Oh yeah, who was being very hentai-like. Yeah, I remember. He was like, I want to get my tentacles on that lady. So, so weird. Alright, wait, where do we go? Where is this? Journal. No. Okay, armed and dangerous. Map. Oh, out here. Okay. Well, we can go to the thaumaturge one. That'll be quicker. Oh, wait, it's up here. Alright. So, at that recap, and I remember this is, at this point on, like, this is new for me. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what to expect. So, I mean, like I said, with the last 3 episodes, I kind of remember bits and pieces of them. Not entirely, but sort of. Like, I remember the general, like, plot, I guess, of the episode, but yeah. But the finer details, not so much. Anyway, let's see what we got. What's up, Hildy? What you got for me to say? I suppose that our questioning of Mr. Ultros can wait. Let us see if this Ganelon fellow can enlighten us. And you, Ellie, how do you feel about it? You're the smart one here. One of the smartest ones. Look, I know you're the warrior light and all, but we can't afford to take any chances. Be on your guard, Sari. Oh, so you do know who I am. Okay. You again. I already told you that. What? Enter the tourney, you say? Are you out of your bleeding mind? No. I want to fight. Look, I've got a suspicion or two which I'm happy to share with you, but in the end, you have to protect yourself, you hear? So I've been asking around. It seems that the more than a few of the fighters who pulled out of the journey were scheduled to fight a warrioress by the name of Avila. Oh yeah, that's the girl that the octopus was wanting to touch. Yeah. Now, I can't make any promises, but my instincts tell me this girl is bad news. But I'll take it from me when you can hear it from someone who crossed blades with her just days ago. See, the bar of intelligence questline is particularly high. Let's see. A fellow by the name of Raging Rat had the misfortune of being matched up with Avila in the preliminary round, and earned himself a right bruising from it all. Last I heard, he was resting up back in the... I never know how to pronounce that word. Pugilist, right? I don't know. Guild, why don't you pay him a visit? Alright. Run! Alright, let's go see who this guy is. Oh, there he is. Hello, Raging Rat. You're a row. Tall, dark, and handsome. Holy shit, he's ripped. Come to have a good laugh at old Raging Rat's expense, have you? Well, you're not the first. I say, is there not a man in this entire realm without... Sorry, about the freaking mic. In this entire realm with an ounce of sympathy? Maybe? Greetings, good sir. How fortunate you are today that your guest is Hildebrand Manderville, gentleman and inspector. Now, if you would, please enlighten me to how exactly it was that you were beaten to a bloody pulp by Miss Avila. Gentlemen, my arse, have you not a whit of delicacy? Never you mind. Look, the records may say I lost, but I'll admit to nothing of the sort. I'll shout at the top of my lungs. No one else will. The girl doesn't fight fair. Tempest Blade, some kind of foul sorcery if you ask me. Mark my words. That girl's up to no good. If she weren't so damned easy on the eyes, she'd be rotting in jail as we speak. The girl's Alamegan. Or haven't you heard? You know how it is with those refugees. Why fight with honor when you've got nothing to lose? Oh. Yes. And why not disparage an entire people in a pathetic attempt to salvage your sorry pride? This one's a real piece of work, Sari. Let's be on our way. I didn't mean no offense, miss. Just telling it like it is, as it were. I mean, that was kinda racist, man. Oh, she's a refugee. Oh, my stupid app just like froze up on me. Hang on. Because then how else am I gonna read the comments? Okay. Just call it the Punching Guild. That's a good one. But yeah, this dude just, yeah, like called out the whole freaking race. Oh, those refugees, it always, they had no honor. Because they got nothing to lose. Perhaps it truly is some manner of sorcery, as the fellow says. Or perhaps she works with an accomplice? She didn't strike me as the magic-wielding type. If I were a betting woman, I'd put my gill on the ladder. Ah, Miss Ellie, the thrill of the chase has struck a chord with you, as well. Yes, I can see it in the wrinkles beneath your eyes. Bro, no! We might very well make an inspectress of you yet. Ellie, you should smack him for that if you have to. I'll give you a good wrinkle, you insensitive boor. Ahem. If what the man says is true, it's likely that her fellow Alamegans might sympathize with her plight. An accomplice could hardly be out of the question. Yes, I can see it now. Two unfortunate souls, shunned by those around them, united by destiny and a common desire for justice. Wait, isn't Hildebrand Highlander too? I don't know if he's really Alamegan, but he definitely is like Highlander type. Ample appendages whirling wildly, sending gusts of wind flying every which way. Avila and Ulti, a match made in the heavens. Were it any more obvious, I could have solved this case without leaving my home. Incredible, your powers of deduction never fail to amaze, Inspector. What is it with you two and that infernal octopus? Mr. Ultra shall still be at the Colosseum. Let us hurry before he slithers back off whencesoever he came. Alright, he is the more suspicious one, I think. Or maybe I'm being kinda, you know, judging a book by its cover. Alright. Don't worry about me, guys. I don't think they're gonna sneak attack me. I'm too good for this. Wait. I just realized I didn't... yeah. Okay, next to the Gladiators Guild. Good. Shit. Great, now I have to do this. Just so I can close it and then do this. Okay. That's the annoying thing about being on a controller. You have to press a few buttons around just to get the freaking arrow to point where you want it to be. Alright, let's do this. Oh right, Gladiator Guild. What, the thirsty Void Octopus being the bad guy? Why would you possibly think that? Oh, Void Sand, that's right. There he is! Are we not gonna do anything about that? Because he's looking really grabby. Shh, friend. And look over yonder. Behold those exquisite legs, those stylish tentacles, the unearthly undulations of his squirmy, squishy body. Yes, our friend Ulti is a most fascinating creature indeed. Behold how he carefully eyes the oh my god, gladiatrix before him. What manner of mischief is he plotting? He speaks, yes, is most suspicious indeed. I don't know, whatever he's saying to her is not good. She's not having it. Oh, what is this? The girl has fled in a panic. Our friend Ulti appears to be discouraged. Look at the way his shoulders sag. Or how they would sag if he had shoulders. quarry is on the move. Quickly, Nashu. We must pursue. So we're just observing from a distance, I guess? I guess we're going over here. Alright. Okay. He's trying to put the moves on another girl. Aha, there he is. You will not escape us so easily, Mr. Ultros. Alright, Nashu, what you got? Or what are we looking at here? Mr. Ulti seems to have found himself another gladiator. Oh my god, why do I stumble over that word? Gladiatrix. What might he be plotting this time? Look at the succulent legs. Look at those succulent legs. I reckon they taste just wonderful in a good marinara sauce. You know what? I think you're onto something, Nashu. I heard of this thing called, oh wait, but he's not squid. I was gonna say calamari. Marinara sauce. Ah, he speaks! He's hitting on her, and she's not happy. Another girl rushes off. Whatever did he say to her? He looks so sad. Shall we douse him in lemon butter and put him out of his misery, Inspector? Whatever is he doing with these girls anyway? See, Nashu... This is why I like Nashu. She is spot on with these things sometimes. Because he does look pretty yummy. Call me crazy, but I think he likes them. But how would he find... If he's a monster, how would he find like a... humanoided, you know, humanoid people, like, yeah, looking nice if he's a monster. Then again, he was created by the Thaumaturge, so who knows, maybe he was actually a person, got turned into that, because he experimented too hard. And that's why he has, like, the same kind of, like, you know, manly urges, desires, yeah. I think. Poor Mr. Ultros didn't seem to have much luck with the ladies. Speaking only for myself, I'd love to have him for dinner, perhaps in a nice lemon butter sauce. Agreed, Nashu. I can help you hunt him. Poor, misunderstood Ulti. Here we suspected him of criminal activity, when in truth, he was just a gentle soul, luckless in love. Maybe he's coming on too strong and that's why they don't like it. I wouldn't say he's luckless, he's just... too much. Oh, Ulti, can you find it in your squishy, slimy heart to forgive us? Yes, yes. Now perhaps we should return to our investigation? If Avila is as suspicious as they say, perhaps we should follow her around for a bit. Dour Meadow back at the Coliseum should be able to enlighten us as to her whereabouts. An excellent idea, Miss Ellie, but I have a better one. Let us return to the Coliseum and speak with Dour Meadow. From him we shall ascertain Miss Avila's whereabouts, upon which we shall follow her about to see if she is indeed as suspicious as they say. Come, Nashu, the investigation calls. Don't think Uncle Ulti didn't see you following me. What's the big idea, eh? I'm nothing more than a stupid octopus. Where am I? Come on now, I just want what any octopus wants. A cute girl, untold riches, and the admiration of millions. Can Uncle Ulti dream? Okay, take the ink and run, then again I am an octopus. Okay. So I'm guessing, yeah, we're going here. The Steps of Saul. Okay, so... over here, right? Perfect. Yes, what is it this time? I'm a busy man. I'm looking for Avila. Tell us what you know. Looking for Avila, you say? She said something about sharing a flagon with her countrymen over the coffer and coffin. I reckon you might still find her there. Wait. Coffer and coffin? Wait, isn't that the tavern that's next to Blackbush Station? I warn you though, if you're smart, you'll keep her distance from that one. That poor bugger Ganelon tried to interview her for an article. Thought the girl was going to rip his head clean off. How can I put this? She doesn't seem to take kindly to being asked questions of a personal nature, if you catch my drift. That's it. If you're looking for a good sparring match to warm you up for the tourney, that might be just the ticket. I can assure you there'll be no need for gratuitous fisticuffs, my good sir. With my remarkable power of espionage, we will ascertain all the information we need without the fiery lass even being alerted to our presence. Let us be off. I mean, if it came down to fisticuffs, I'll be glad to fight. Okay, wait, I should use this to teleport out the gate. That one, yeah. Took me a second. Okay. Let's vroom our way there and see what's up. Oh, what the hell? It's like all dusty around here. Dusty, musty, and crusty. Okay, coffer and coffin. Oh, that's right, it was this one. Alright, hello? Oh, not in here apparently, okay. Oh, she's over there. Oh, he's over there. Hey, Hildy, find anything? Did you find her? Oh, there she is. Behold, the lovely Miss Avila, just as predicted. Let us keep watch from here, so as not to set off the girl's famed temper. How many times must I tell you? There's no cause for concern. The spoils shall be mine. It may as well be written in stone. Do you realize what this means? We have suffered and suffered long, but my victory shall mark a new era. Just as Relban Alden won a new life for himself in the Colosseum, I shall win a new life for our people. Oh. The price that I shall claim will bolster the wealth of our people 1,000, no, 10,000-fold. In a land where wealth is power, we will be kicked to the gutter by the old dons no longer. And with that, I must be off to the Nanawa mines to meet my sister. Sister? Miss Avila's self-assurance is ever a sight to behold. I deduce that my own chances of felling her on the field of battle are infinitesimal. I could still take her. I could have told you that before you signed up. Come now, we have a suspect to pursue. Ultros. You hate trying to steal Avila from Uncle Ulti's tentacles, are you? I'm afraid that isn't going to happen. Yes, Uncle Ulti's homemade explosive will see that this is the end of the road for you. Does that make me a bad octopus? Ah, this thing to sell a fire stand. Another one of your handcrafted explosives, I take it, Nashu. Heavens no, Inspector. This is far too elaborate to be one of mine. Do you think whoever crafted this would be willing to give me a lesson? They're onto me? Preposterous. Could it be that the musclehead isn't as stupid as he looks? I see. In any event, I shudder to think of what might happen if an unsuspecting passerby chanced upon such a hazardous object. Allow me. Heave ho. Did you just throw it? You gotta be kidding me! Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that was like very Looney Tunes. It gave me that vibe. Oh man. When they like pick up a dynamite or something, they just toss it. And it happened, or when no, even better, when a Looney Tunes villain tries to put down a bomb to get the whoever they're trying to blow up, and they throw it, and then it just comes back to them somehow. and they don't realize it, it just blows up next to them. Okay, what are we doing now, Hildebrand? That maiden mining guard must be the sister of whom Miss Avila spoke. Let us listen a bit closer. Don't worry, I got cat ears, so I can listen really good. I thought we agreed no hard labor until your leg is healed. I swear, sometimes I think you were born solely to give your poor sister headaches. Oh, she's younger. This is the girl who once fought off 10 Imperials with one good arm. Perhaps someday you'll understand that your little sister can take care of herself just as well as you. Speaking of which, what news of the tourney? Worry not, Hegelina. I have taken all the necessary precautions. The warden's grace is as good as ours. Even the most modest estimates value its worth at some 30 million gil. Do you realize what this means? Necklaces from Eshtine's, sun-silk dresses, all the luxuries you ever wanted will be yours. Poor little girls in shabby clothes, objects of pity and scorn for the old upper crust, those days are over. After I claim victory, we will take our rightful place at the top of society. I don't know, Abby. Wealth is all well and good, but when I see you stand tall in the Colosseum, hundreds and thousands cheering your name, I am proud. No matter how humble our birth, if we stand strong and stand together, this alone is all the wealth I ask for. That is your problem, Hegelina. You've always been too quick to settle for less than you're worth. But worry not, for your sister's watching over you. I will do this. For us. Now I must return. God forbid one of those prime reporters overhears us. That's my Abby. Unfazed by a duel to the death, yet terrified to be caught in a moment of tenderness. May the gods smile on you, sister, and be safe. A more moving display of sisterly love I have not seen, and yet I fear has been afforded us little in the way of prospective clues. It would seem Avila's obsession with victory runs out even deeper than we imagined. That said, I can't help but feel a bond with the girl. My sister and I were alone in the world, too, you see. Nice. Rachel's over there. Inspector, did you just hear what I heard? Look, kids, Uncle Ulti has had it up to here with you. Do you think you can just fall in this pit and die like a good little girl? Hey, I'm talking to you, Mrs. Warrior Light. Mrs., I'm not married. Hear that sound? Just one step closer. Closer. Oh, Hildebrand walked into it. I was wondering who fell in there. Not you, you idiot. Ahem. No need for concern, friends. I have simply taken the liberty of investigating this hole in the ground, and I am pleased to report that there seems to be nothing out of the ordinary. Our hero. Now, shall we return to Ul'dah? The Mithril Cup will be starting before long, and the last thing we want after all this is to lose our belt by forfeit. Yeah, I want to fight. Let's do this. Could it be? Did that musclehead dive straight into my trap to save his companions? The others seemed completely unsurprised at this turn of events. Doubtless he has performed such selfless acts before. A true gentleman if I ever saw one. But if you think that means I'm going to show mercy on you, you've got another thing coming. Another think coming. Trying to break out the big guns, kids. Wait a minute. I dug 2 pits, didn't I? Couldn't think of it. The second one was right around... Give me a break! It reminds me of the old Kit Kat commercial song. Give me a break. Give me a break. Give me a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Oh no, my age is showing. Okay, let's fly back. Follow Hildebrand to the gate of Nald. Okay. Speaking of that Kit Kat commercial though, like, I know they used the tune of it in the newer ones. But that was the OG one, man. The OG. Okay. What's up, Ellie? Whatever it is I think he's found this time. This time. Yeah, he's looking around for something. I don't know. I don't see anything. Did you spy something, Hildebrand? I spy with my little eye. A gentleman inspector. Yes, is something the matter? We're on something of a tight schedule here, Inspector. Stand back, Miss Sally. My well-honed inspector senses are tingling. I feel a most fearsome adversary lurking about. Wait, do you sense your father? Because you only act like that when you know he's around. This time you're really up the creek without a paddle, kids. Kids? Say hello to a not-so-little friend of mine from the Coliseum. He's large, he's in charge, and most of all, he's hungry. Hunger. Where in the world is he? I haven't got all day. Oh my god. Oh, is that a chimera? Oh my god. He just saw, I was like, yep, I did that. But my chimera. Who is a half-naked fool? As we've seen, Godbert killed a chimera with just a hammer. He can still kill them with his bare hands. He just pieces out. Oh, so it was his dad who sensed. Hi, Papa Manderville. Father, could it be that the aura of unmitigated murderous rage that I felt was not our quarry, but you? Hildy, I was merely taking a stroll in search of inspiration and materials for my newest masterpiece in the making. And what brings you and your friends to these parts today? Is that how you gather things in your... Just a bit of sleuth work, Father dear. And with that, we must return to Ul'dah. And you have not heard, your son is set to compete for the Mithril Cup. Oh, moonlighting as a gladiator, are we? A fitting second career for a Manderville man, if I do say so myself. Oh, and he smiles proudly, like, yes, Dad. That most about old man is the inspector's father? Remind me never to go to one of their family reunions. God, just who is this inspector anyway? Hildy is a worthy rival, if ever there were one. Who goes there? Enkidu? God, the soulless, beady eyes of the chicken. Hildy, Sari, I've been waiting for this day. His voice was unexpected, by the way. It was not how I imagined it to be. Well, look who we have here. You're quite the intimidating gent yourself. A friend of the inspector, mayhap. I am Gilgamesh, wandering duelist, and I am not so much the inspector's friend as his enemy. Well, that makes two of us. Park up, Gulliver, because this just might be our lucky day, Gulliver. If there's no one in this accursed realm who can remember my... Call me what you will, friend, but heed my words. Sari is a formidable foe. That sounds like high praise coming from a big fellow like yourself. To have such a powerhouse as a sidekick, that inspector must be something else indeed. I know not what brings you to do battle with those two, but I warn you, you will end up as seafood soup if you face them alone. And with that, I must be off. For reasons I do not entirely understand, I am considered something of a fugitive in these parts. necessary. I will not fall so easily this time. Well, looks like I've got my legs full, all 8 of them. But that adventure's too strong to take on alone. I'll just have to bring along a friend. You've been spotted. A subtly twisting ring calling to mind the undulations of a creature of the sea. Yes, inspiration has struck. Oh no. He's flash stepping. Nah, nobody here but us octopodes. Looking forward to your next life as a masterpiece, fiend. He's giving a head start. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Oh my god, that's terrifying. What's with the noise? Muscleheads, I hate them. Oh my god. You know what that explosion reminded me of? That episode of SpongeBob where they're running away from Sandy in that Texas episode? And Patrick's like, SpongeBob, and she lassos him and an explosion happens. Oh shit, what the hell? Alright, let's get into the Coliseum. Steps of Nald. Too bad Sarah couldn't really watch that, like, officially. That would've been great. Alright. Where are they? Oh, over there. Okay. Ever notice that, like, male aura kind of like... Wait, that is a male aura, right? No, I don't see a tail on him. Oh yeah, he does have a tail. He kind of runs like Crash Bandicoot. One day, Godbro will be a trial boss. That would be a little unfair, I think. Or possible. It would be a really big bragging right if you could take him on. Good heavens, chancing of a father like that. I dare say it's taken a year off my life. Quite a crowd has assembled. It would seem the festivities are about to commence. I'd hoped to uncover more of Miss Avala's secrets, but no matter. What better place to continue my investigation down the field of battle? Hilda, your battle prowess is what I'm a little worried about. Good heavens, we have much time before the tourney begins. We must hasten back to the Coliseum and apprise ourselves on the rules of engagement. To a true gentleman, the battle is not about victory or defeat, but fighting with honor. Whatever treachery or guile my opponents may employ, I will not lower myself to their level. You're a good guy, Hildy. As for me, I would sucker punch if I have to. Wait, I'm gonna go on this side. Okay. Perfect. Oh, okay, here we go. Everyone's all waiting over here. Is it just me, or is Mr. Ultros a bit lumpier than he was before? Where is he at? Oh, he's up there. I can kind of see him. Alright, we're ready? I see Ultros up there. Bumps on the head, chipped teeth. I am one shabby looking octopus. I tell you, they don't pay me enough for this. But that's all going to change soon, isn't it, buddy? Ah. Mr. Ultra, it's just the octopus we were looking for. I was hoping that you might enlighten us as to, ye gads, who gave you those ghastly bruises? Why you got all these bumps? Bruises. I fell down the stairs, that's all. Don't get lost. I'm a busy octopus. Vanga. Ouch. You have my sympathies, good sir. It is a challenge enough to coordinate your 4 limbs, let alone 8. Is there someone inside your office? No? Whatever gave you that idea? I'm simply fumigating the place. For pests like yourself. Now, don't you have a battle to go fight? Vanga. Inspector, I think something's alive in there. That's just me. Talk to myself, yes. Funga, gods, yes, gods. Working as a receptionist is fun. Battered, bruised, beset by vermin, and still able to find joy and fulfillment in your work? I say, Mr. Ultros, your passion for your chosen profession is truly an inspiration to us all. I don't know, this seems a little suspicious. Sir, if you would come with me for a moment, I fear the stupidity in the air may be contagious. Oh, okay. Stupidity isn't a virus, but it sure is spreading like one. Oh, this feels weird being on the other side. Wait. This whole time I could have jumped over this guy? Or is it just allowing me to for now? Well, has your investigation borne any fruit? Not really. I don't think so. Oh, we did learn some things about Avila, yeah. I see. Avila seeks to win the tourney to claim a fortune and raise her and her sister out of poverty. Furthermore, she has implied that she has taken the necessary precautions to ensure that her victory is all but certain. Yeah, if you can always do that, I have the same reaction. Oh, yeah. While trailing her, you narrowly evaded a series of dastardly obstacles, and upon your return, that strange octopus appeared considerably worse for the wear. The evidence points in one direction. The Alamegan girl and Ultros are plotting together to claim the Mithril Cup, and its lucrative price. It is not as preposterous as it sounds. I have done some research on our 8-legged friend. It would appear that Ultros has become something of a regular at Old Oz taverns and houses of pleasure. Oh. Yeah, I was making a joke that he was like hentai-like, but man, it turns out it's real. I didn't need to know that. Of course, that was out of character now that that thing is in my head, but oh man. Okay, in character action. Briarden. I don't think I wanted to know that about fucking Ultros. Oh man, he really is fucking. I suspect that he is using his inside knowledge of the working of the Colosseum to identify and eliminate potential threats, thereby ensuring victory for Avila and earning himself a healthy commission. There's also the matter of the Tempest Plate that is rumored to be the source of the Alamegan girl's strength. This remains a mystery, which means that I fear your life is still in danger, Sari. I'm the warrior like. You really think I'm gonna be killed like that? Although, I mean, technically that did kind of happen in the Praetorium. Anyway, one of the guards informed me that several crates of refuse from the Colosseum reception room were hastily discarded in Pearl Lane not bells ago. It is a stab in the dark, but the contents may yet provide some answers. I'd ask you to bring them to me. Okay. Alright, give me a second, hang on, I'm gonna turn off this fan. It's a little cold, that's why. Okay. Search Pearl Lane for Colosseum refuse. Okay. Yeah, Weaver's Guild. We go Weaver's Guild and move our way up. Oh yeah, this is where like the Alamegan refugees hang around. Hello? The hell? What the? It wasn't there before? What? Okay. Alright, alright, I'm just not gonna question it. Let's just pick this up. I wonder why they went and tossed this over here. Okay, gotta get back to the gladiator skill. Okay, we go over here though, that might be a little easier. Alright, hold on, what was this? Okay, let's see. Okay, there we go. It just gives me a second to get my bearings. Alright. Here, Briarden, I got the thingamajiggies. Well, let me see what you found. A large wooden box containing all sorts of detritus gathered from the Colosseum. Some of it's still twitching. Ew. Well, what have we here? I guess. Spectacular assortment of innards and entrails, and... what's this? A sack even more foul-smelling than the gore was lying in, if that can be believed. And look here, something appears to be written on the side. Synth God Sundries. It seems this merchant has had dealings with that squishy mass of tentacles. Let's pay a visit to the man and have him enlighten us as to the exact nature of their partnership. What the hell is going on here? What? Why am I dealing with innards and stuff? What? I didn't have to run out. Okay, it's fine. We can still recover. Sapphire exchange. Okay, over here. Alright, what do you got? What have you been conspiring over here with this weird gore shit? Welcome. What might a discerning lady like yourself be looking for today? How about you tell me about this? Battlefields, the day after slaughter, smell better than the unknown contents of this bag. Alright, what do you guys say about these? Huh? I'm sorry, madam, but if I said it once, I said it 1,000 times. No exchanges, replacements, or refunds. I stand by the quality of my wares, and I expect my customers to do the same. Wait now. Did Ultros send you? I'll be asking the questions here. What exactly did you sell to that ungodly creature? Why, an entire sackful of gold truffles. Can you believe it? Well, with the impressive price and that distinctive aroma, they're only for the most discerning of customers. Which Master Ultros clearly says he just placed another order today. Could these truffles somehow be connected to? No. I should stop myself before I start sounding like... Hildebrand. Inspector Briarden, it wounds me that you would sneak off to conduct an investigation without me. And to steal away Sari here? This gentleman is not impressed. Steal me? Did you find anything, Inspector? Good gods, what is that dreadful smell? Naturally, no, don't. Cover your nose. Miss Ellie, I'd have expected a cultured young woman like yourself to be more educated in the Epicurean arts. That is the most distinctive and delightful aroma of the gold truffle. An acquired taste, to be sure, but one that has won the heart of many an old Don gourmet. I particularly enjoy them slow roasted, as my dear mother makes them. Roasted, you say? Well, my mouth's watering just thinking about it. Might it be so bold as to ask the recipe? Oh, he's telling him. Huh. It appears the productive portion of this conversation has come to an end. Besides, the tourney is about to begin. Let's make haste back to the Colosseum. Okay. Now I can fight. Right? I want to fight. It's a Coliseum. I want to win. Why is the... Okay, there we go. Wait, hold on. Do you feel the anticipation in the air, my friend? This shall go down in Eorzean history as the greatest battle since I slew that dragon. That did actually happen, yes? I don't know. Are you talking about Bahamut? Because I'm pretty sure that's not what happened. Well, that merchant proved to be a spectacular waste of time. Time which is in short supply. We must return to the Colosseum before the battle must begin. Here's the plan, Sari. I shall find a suitable vantage point to observe Miss Avila in combat. Until I have ascertained the trickery behind her abilities, you are to keep a wide berth of her blade. Understood. Sounds easy enough. I'm pretty good at predicting, you know, where attacks are going to be. I got the echo, that's why. I'm pretty sure that's how the echo works, by the way. The reason why you see, like, you know, like, NPCs and other stuff, like, standing in AoEs is because, like, they don't see what you're seeing. They're not predicting. They can't see the predictions that you're seeing of, like, you know, certain attacks. Alright, Hildy, you ready for this? Oh, okay, you already said, okay. There you are. I was this close to starting the melee without you. I'd be remiss not to tell you that there's been a slight change of plans. Another contestant suffered a last-minute injury. And other than our very own Ultros has stepped in to take his place. With everyone's favorite octopus joining you two in the fray, spectators are just pouring in. And bookmakers across town are raking in the gill. We changed the bad thing for us. Word has it that Master Fiddergus himself is quite taken with my promotional skills. Aye, the future's looking bright for old Dour Meadow, it is. So what say ye? Are you ready to get your arses kicked? Ready for battle? Hell yeah, I am. I'm here to fuck shit up. Oh, that was weird. Aye, that's what I like to hear. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gents, it's time for blades to whirl and limbs to fly. Alright, finally! I get to do something. Look at him posing. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, plutocrats and paupers, open your eyes and still your stomachs. The Mithril Cup, brought to you by our ever-charitable friends at Amagine & Sons Mineral Concern. Your concern is our concern, is about to begin. Who will stand atop the heap of maimed bodies and twisted limbs to claim victory? Will be the Tempest Avila of Alamigo, Sari the famed warrior of light, or who was that grinning fool again? Oh, that's right, Humberbatch. Humberbatch, agent of infamy and imbecile extraordinaire. What? Don't diss my guy like that, come on. Or will be our 11th hour entry, Ultros, the 8-legged purple purveyor of pain. Aha, here I am. Did you miss me? Aye, I'd say we have a battle for the ages here, folks. Combatants, take your positions and let the battles begin. Alright, you ready for this, Hildy? Alright, you know the deal. We team up and wipe out the others. Then, when it's just the two of us, I'll take a dive. And you receive your share of the winnings. I have not forgotten our promise. Alright, here we go. He just poses. Okay, yeah, that's gladiator stuff. Look at Atlas' blade spin. Why, she's a veritable whirlwind of death and destruction out there. They breed 'em tough in Alamigo, that's for certain. He's like, oh, they're already down. You are next. Oh, I like that. You ready to dance? Here we go, ladies and gents. Once my buddy gets a whiff of these raw truffles, he'll be sneezing up a storm. Literally. Gahaha. Ah, nothing like the rich aroma of roasted truffles. All this fight is giving Uncle Alty an appetite. Is it time for dinner yet? Wait a minute. Roasted truffles? Braised in a savory sauce, just like Mother used to make them. Feel free to have seconds. There's a whole sack full where that came from. You gave with that meddling musclehead. What's taking him so damn long? The girl's gaze gives it away. Open that gate at once. What's in this vial? Oh wait! Hunga. Wait a minute. Isn't that the guy in the gold saucer? Which way the wind blows? Oh, what is that monstrosity? A void scent, looks like. Mr. Typhon, is that your stomach I hear rumbling? Could I interest you in some roasted truffles, perhaps? Typhon. What fascinating friends you have, Alty. Why, just look at this charming little nose. Is he perhaps suffering from a case of the sniffles? Oh, that's why. That was the sneezing. Could it be? Allah's vaunted Tempest Blade was that monster all along? The girl played us all for fools. Wow, you, don't look at me. It was all her idea. I'm just a stupid octopus. You were the one who approached me, you double-dealing fiend. So, are we gonna fight, or... I just want to experience the thrill of battle. You know, from my work, and you know, from my work and all. Come on, Dara. Has Uncle Alty ever lied to you? What did I tell you? I knew there was something fishy about that Alamegan whore. Oh, God. Alamegans. Beggars and brutes, the lot of them. Give them a home in our lands, and this is the thanks we get? Send her to Garlemald for all I care. Just get her out of my sight before I get sick. Oh, my God. But I just wanted to... My sister. I feel for the girl, really. My little octopus heart goes out to her. Wait, if you're an octopus, don't you man, you have like 8 of them? But the rules are the rules, right? Now, if Uncle Alty may be so bold... Wait a minute, I'm still in the game. Okay, I want to fight. I say we call off the melee and have a final showdown between the 3 remaining competitors. That would be me, my buddy Typhon, and Sari here. What do you say, Mrs. Warrior-like? Stop calling me Mrs. I am not married. It's Miss. Aye, that's what I see. Oh, trust. Oh, trust. Oh, trust. Alright. I can kill some void scent. Well, this is the most unprecedented turn of events, but who am I to deny the wishes of such a passionate crowd of martial arts aficionados? The venue, Halatali. The fighters, the tag team of Ultras and Typhon versus the Warrior of Light, who will be left standing when the storm has settled. Be there, or miss a battle for the ages. What happened to Hildy? He never came down. Did he get embedded into the ceiling? Oh man. Hey Briarden. Did you get him down? So to review. The truffles were to elicit a sneeze from the octopus's oversized crony, which would be positioned so as to appear was coming from the Alamegan girl's blade, allowing the two to sweep away their opponents with ease. No wonder I wasn't able to see it sooner. It's quite possibly the most imbecilic scheme I've encountered in my years as a consulting inspector. Woof, man. At any rate, we have no choice but to trust in your abilities. Now, Sari, let us make for Halatali. Alright, I'll see you there, Ellie. Oh god, I got stuck, okay. Alright, Halatali. Wait. Halatali. Where was Halatali? Was that in... next to Camp Drybone? Yep. Oh man. I kind of feel bad for her though a little bit. She was just trying to get herself and her sister a better life though. And then she got outed for being a liar, and then now everyone just turned against her. Oh, come on, get under. Okay, here we are. There's no telling what inane trickery the octopus will attempt next. Be on your guard, Sari. I suppose if anyone can defeat those fiends, it's you. Be safe, Sari. Hey, I'm the warrior light. I ain't gonna be killed by void scent. Well, this turn turned into a right mess. With all the trouble I took preparing consolation prizes for the melee, looks like we won't be needing them after all. Of course, as long as you're bringing in the spectators and the profits, I could give a gnat's arse. Now, I know what you're thinking. 2 against 1 ain't fair, especially when one of the two is the size of a small house. So here's the deal. Why don't you bring along some of your friends for the battle? Let's say 7 of them. That should even the odds, eh? 7? The dragon's neck? Oh, okay. I was not expecting this. It's a wow. I was not expecting like a full party. Oh, then again, Gilgamesh was like a full party, right? Alright, well we wait. Icy. Since, oh shit. Since I know you're watching, anything I need to look out for? Or are you gonna let me like wing it blindly? I mean, I can deal with winging it blindly. I've never seen anything of it. Syracuse Tower. Huh, maybe I could fix that. There's other stuff I could throw away though. Don't really need that. No, that Phoenix down. No way, I could use that for alchemy. Most of this is all mostly dice. Just watch for Typhon's AoEs. Getting hit will yeet you just as much as he does in the saucer. Alright. Okay. So it's about the same. Alright. Oh goodness, the queue. Alright, I guess this means we're going back to doing the MSQ a bit. Seven minutes wait time, average wait time. Alright, let's try and make some progress, or at least kind of keep ourselves busy in a sense. So, we'll do the MSQ some, and while we're progressing through that, we can... Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the point. Kill time while we're waiting for that queue to pop. I do want to try focusing mostly on Hildebrand, but it is what it is. Oh yeah, last time the cube popped in when I was talking to Alphanod. And then we just like left him there. Oh. Sorry Alfie. I left you standing here for a while. But hey, as far as you know, I'm just in time. Okay, yeah, I remember this part. Is asking about the thing, and then tell him what we found, or who you recruited. And then you get the stare. Oh, you get the glare from your character because of the syndicate money being in this shit. Okay. Damn, that's like a fair stare, man. That squint. Okay, yeah. Found these coffers. Substantial coffers cannot sustain a venture of this magnitude. Who replied to me here? Oh. Okay, sorry. Oh, I got an alert for the RP. Okay. As for the rumors and doubts surrounding this enterprise, well, such things shall plague us until the company has had a chance to prove its worth. It will not be an easy process, but we will earn people's trust one success at a time. Speaking of time, we should waste no more of it. Let us return to the Rising Stones and lay the first stone for united Eorzea. Alfie. I'm trusting you. I'm trusting in how smart you are that you know what you're doing. Okay. Oh. Animal.
Tell me, General, what think you of Alfino's bold endeavor?
I'll look at that later, I see. Okay, here we go.
I think it is more than bold, Your Grace. His organization would pave the way for a united Eorzea. Well do I understand his impatience, since facing the common threat of the Ultima weapon, our nations have seemed farther apart, not closer together. Considering the many problems we face, should we not be glad that someone else is taking the initiative?
We have all pledged our cooperation, yet the grumbling continues behind closed doors. Ul'dah is not alone in her duplicity. I myself have doubts as to the good this organization will achieve. With the inclusion of the finest soldiers of the 3 grand companies, it promises to be a fearsome military body. But whom will it serve? Even under the watchful gaze of the Scions, it is not unthinkable that such a force could perpetrate a great wrong. Does it not concern you that a significant proportion of its financial backing came from the coffers of the Syndicate? That those unprincipled worms might forge this extraordinary gathering of warriors into a private army?
See, Nanimal gets it. That was my biggest concern. Like, why would you trust the Syndicate? You know how they are, and yet you still took money from them.
I have trust in the Scions, Your Grace. They have spared us no end of trouble at the hands of the Primals. If they seek reinforcements, I deem it unwise to deny them. As for their finances, full many gave generously. And though our nobles proffered a sizable sum, their coin did not spill from the pockets of Lolorito and his cronies. And what of the presence of our stalwart adventurer friend in this endeavor? I doubt the Warrior of Light would betray our cause.
Yes, there is that, I suppose. Yet I have known people to change. Whether we will or no, the events of the age hurl us this way and that, like a dust devil skipping across the sands. Cannot be done about Telechi?
Oh yeah, that fucker.
I have explored all avenues available to us, Your Grace. But as Ul'Dan law now stands, we lack the evidence to convict him of any crime. To arrest him on spurious grounds would only play into his hands.
But can't you, like, take him in for questioning?
He has all but committed treason, and yet we can do nothing? Then what good our government? What worth the royal house? How deplorable this mockery of justice!
Have faith, Your Grace. It is not over.
I felt like that whole scene, and this is out of character obviously, that whole scene was like Nanamo really showing that, you know, she knows way more than what's going on, obviously. Oh, that wolf pup was like way over here, huh? Oh, anyway, and yeah, like, I mean, I have to admit, like, the way she's like saying like anyone can change, like, I feel like this could still go so wrong, you know? Yeah, you want to have faith in that these people would know what they're doing, but one small slip and it could just go snowballing downhill really fast. And she's not wrong. She really isn't. Like, I mean, not that she's not wrong, but I mean, like, more like she's not wrong and to assume that, you know, that can happen and all that. What am I looking for? Mardona. God. I get Alban was trying to be like optimistic about it and stuff. But Nanamo, I felt, was being most realistic with looking at where, you know, the finances were coming in, that it was coming from the syndicate, and she already knew, like, fuck those guys, they're only in it for themselves. And that's why they're pitching in, because they're just going to see some way of trying to get a hold of something of this. Or get some kind of profit coming out of it. Because that's basically how the syndicate is, or basically, yeah. They're all trying to get, like, the biggest piece of the pie. And trying to muscle in on that. Okay, everyone's all chilling here. Oh yeah, okay. So this is basically the same stuff. Okay. Alright. Man, this queue's taking a while. Even with that long... Oh, there it is! Perfect. I teleported here for nothing then. Fuck. Alright, this is gonna be fun. What we got? Ooh. Danalan, the dragon's neck. Combines the final confrontation and will be held here atop the dragon's neck. If all members of the team fall from the platform, they forfeit the match. Seafood soup is not on the menu today, kids. Okay, so you just can't be knocked out. Okay. Or knocked off. Alright, you ready guys? Let's go. Do we go after him, or what do we do? Or do we go after him? Oh. Oh. Alright. Did he? Oh wait, no, that's just another mount. Never mind. I thought he farted. What happened? I'm an imp. Oh, 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 oh. I give him a smack. Oh. How long does this last? Oh, shoot. Oh god, I got hit. We got one guy dead. Oh shit! I was not paying attention. God damn it. Aha, I just laid it back in. Oh wait, we gotta kill him first. Ah, shit. How long does the imp thing last? Whoa. Oh, 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 he's turning it. Okay. No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. Gotta get out of that. Ah, shit. Alright, fuck your shit. Die. God damn, that was kind of annoying, actually. Door it again. I feel like such a sucker. There, I killed them both. And Sari claims the mithril cup. No surprise there. I just want something right now. Oh, yay! At least I'm getting a lot of poetics out of this. Alright, Briarden. We did it. Good show, Sari. Your performance has earned us front row seats at the award ceremony. This should afford us the perfect vantage point to thwart the thief. Come, let us return to the Colosseum. Alright, let's go. Alright, heading to Old Dog again. Steps of Nald. Alright, Colosseum, Colosseum. Yeah. There we go. Okay, the fight itself right there was kind of not a big fan. Oh, Hilda, you finally came down. A most remarkable display of martial skill, my adventuring friend. Clearly you have been observing me well in our travels together. Yeah, okay. The ceremony will begin any moment now. Be on your guard. Our adversary may be anywhere. Or anyone. He's just posing. It was a battle for the ages, but a worthy victory has risen to claim the spoils. And now let's take a look at the relic that our champion has won. Behold, from the personal vaults of Master Feargus himself, the Warden's Grace, a timeless treasure the likes of which our realm has never seen. One that's earned the attention of Eorze's most prominent pilferer. Gahaha. The ring? Above you. Ladies and gentlemen, inspectors and invertebrates, the opening act dragged on overlong, but worry not, the main event is about to begin. Oh, there he is. I know that you paid well for your seats here today, but I can assure you that my performance will not leave you disappointed. Now, I invite one and all to sit back and enjoy the show. Vile fiend, mark my words, he has stolen your last treasure. I swear on the Manderville name. Gilgamesh? I think not, Hildegard. Greg? 'Tis always a pleasure to reunite with old friends, but your timing truly leaves something to be desired. Look at him, he's happy to see him. Are you trying to fight me again, or what? He took the halberd. Sari, you bested me once, but not today. I shall have my revenge when I pierce your chest with my spear. Ooh, spear versus spear, huh? Do you not mean your skewer? My spear! I don't have it, I have my own spear. Look at him, he wanted this. Vile thief, is there not a shred of honor in you? Return my weapon at once. Oh, it seems they have an unexpected guest. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I fear attendance at today's performance is by invitation only. Wait a minute. That's gonna make him... Yep. Oh, now it's raining truffles, but the battle's already... Mr. Typhon? Just a moment, I'm sure. I had a tissue here somewhat... Oh no. Oh no, Enkidu! There goes the ring. Oh wait, I'm actually being pushed back. And Kiru, eat it! Alas and alack, the ring sails straight into the hands of the fiend. Giving us a soon, are we? Those don't sound like the words of a Mandeville man. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh my god. Papa Manderville. Oh my god, you can just feel like the air pressure on him intensify. Alright, son. Here we go. Oh my god. Oh, he's gonna fling him up. But of course, brilliant father. If the ring won't come to me, I shall go to the ring. Why, it'll be just like Dalamud. Hildebrand, Hillidur, Maximilian Manderville. Skyward as only a Manderville can. Oh my god. Holy shit. You went past it! Father, you know not going astray! Oh god. He blasted his son too hard. Does that mean you still got the ring? Hey, look, it's those guys. 997, 998, 990. Ah! Look, his clothes got shredded too. Oh, look, there's Enkidu. Oh my god, don't tell me you fell on someone. Ouch, he like embedded himself through the freaking pavement. Okay, well, what's all this? Mantras? These legs, they look strangely familiar. Ha! Put a little too much spin on that one, it seems. Not exactly his plan, but who can argue with the results? Say for one thing, this ring is a fake. But no matter, I have a feeling this will lead me to the true treasure. Until next time, friends, you have been a most attentive audience. That key, bloody hells. Guard, seize the fiend at once. You're down here, how are you? Oh, okay, never mind. Oh wait, isn't that one of those explodey guys? Did that guy pass out from the anticipation of it blowing up? Gnashing. It's too late, sir. The second prize, the Ring of Inquiry, it's gone. Second prize? What is the meaning of this? Many-faced fiend or no, the man spoke true. A master goldsmith's eyes cannot be deceived. This sun sphere is clearly a second-rate replica. Oh damn, that stare. You do not want Godford to stare you down like that. Preposterous. It's just, the dim lighting, yes. If you just step over here. I don't think you can fool Godford about that. Have you taken ill, friend? You seem to be perspiring most heavily. Now, let's not be so hasty, friends. I can explain. Oh, hey, Hildy. Nice of you to join us. I sold out my honor, joined forces with an odious octopus. All for a false treasure. What a fool I've been. Whatever was I thinking? Do not berate yourself so, Miss Avila. Why, it was exactly as you said, was it not? You were thinking of dear Helgelina and nothing more. I suppose I was, at that. Huh? How do you know my sister's name? I assure you, young miss, under no circumstance did I tail you to the nano of mines to eavesdrop on your intimately personal dialogue with your beloved sister. That was a very specific denial. You had the right of it. Blinded by the prospect of fortune and fame, I lost sight of myself and what I truly was fighting for. My honor and my sister's trust will not easily be regained, but I will not shirk from the challenge. Oh look, there's the truffle. One mystery still remains. Before the thief had identified the ring as fake, he had already acquired the key to the storeroom. Clearly the second prize, this ring of inquiry, was his target from the start. But why? There must be some pattern to the items the fiend has stolen. A pattern that betrays his true intentions. The treaty blade, a Zama's virtue, and the ring of inquiry. All relics with quite a history. Or, to be more precise, relics from the era of the Belladians? He's thinking. Oh, if that is so, the answer is clear as day. The fiend means to found Eorzea's greatest museum of Belladian history, push up the prices, and gouging honest men out of their hard-earned coin. Doubtless another one of his cards will appear on the scene to tell us this. Tell us just as much. Oh yeah, his cards, huh? Where's the fling? Brace yourselves, guys. The card can come out from anywhere. Oh look, there it is. Oh, her tail raised up. Alright, go Hildy. Go catch it with your teeth. Oh. Never mind. Don't catch that with your teeth. What to say? He's like, no, he did it. Oh. Alright, can we read the card now? I have enjoyed our little game, but all good things must come to an end. I shall claim the four sacred treasures, and justice shall be served. So this is the thief's final challenge to us. But what are these four treasures of which he speaks? Where the four treasures of Belladia become one, the wicked shall be judged in the blazing light of sun. Oh shit, there's actually something to this? Are we in danger here? An old legend, little more than a fairy tale at that. And yet it seems the phantom believes there is some truth in these words. Four sacred relics from Belladia? The warden's justice. Lofty words coming from a glorified footpad. One who's winning over the common folk by the day. If rumors are to be believed, it would seem the tales of a master thief ruffling the feathers of the rich and famous have won the man more than a few admirers. Consider his targets thus far. An old Don collector and her hired thugs. Oh yeah, that's Derilda, yeah. A trading mogul and the brass blades, and now a mining magnate and the stone torches. Is it any surprise that the sympathies of ordinary old dons will lie with the perpetrator rather than his victims? Oh yeah. Astutely observed, Miss Savelli. Our quarry clearly harbors no small degree of resentment for wealth and authority. Might his next target be a member of the syndicate? Perhaps the Sultana herself? Haha, then it will be to his downfall. For the greater the challenge, the higher I rise. Ahem, just one moment, if you would. Mark my words, ye of many faces. There is but one man who shall lay claim to the four lost relics of Belladia, and I shall be Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. I can tell that the people who made like these quests had fun with like exaggerating his like expressions. Oh man. Yes. I'm sure that inspires us all with great confidence. It's so sassy, Ellie, I love it. Huh. Was that? No, it couldn't be. Huh. It thinks Godbird may need a new pair of spectacles. Okay, alright, so that ends that. Alright, we got another episode down. It's too bad that the freaking bridge thing kind of slowed down a bit. Oh shit, here we go. On the next episode. Oh. Shading aspirations are revealed. Oh, look at these heroes. Hildebrand will return in her last vow. Stay tuned for the next episode. On to the final chapter. Oh, they frozen walk. The key to the next case is a mask. Have you ever worn a mask for so long that you forgot what you actually look like? I have. And how did they freeze in midair like that? Talk about mystery. Oh well, see you next time. And Keto took the goblin. Okay, there it is. Hey Ellie. What's the next case? Silde. I was wondering when you'd show up, Sari. I hope you haven't made any plans for the day, because we've got a situation on our hands. What's going on? Remember our good friend, the Phantom Thief? Well, it seems he's decided to branch out from burglary to cold-blooded murder. Oh. I mean, last time Briarden thought he was trying to kill him, but that was just us fumbling up Nashu's explosions. If the rumors are to be believed, he's claimed 3 victims already. All influential members of Old Dawn society. Holy shit. Mr. Many Faces has been kind enough to leave one of his signature calling cards at every scene, leaving no doubt as to the identity of the murderer. The message is always the same. The weight of 5 corpses will bring the scales of justice to balance. More riddles. Now that oh god, can't read. Not that you'll hear me complaining. No, the only thing my readers like more than a good mystery is a good murder mystery. Ever since the story broke, the Mithril Eye has been selling like Pond's cakes. The only rub is that it's left me no time to look into the thief's last message. Until now, that is. Shall we, Sari? The hidden treasure of Old Dawn, was it? If there's anyone who can shed some light on this, it's you-know-who. To sun-soaked tapestries. Alright. I want to say Hildebrand. I think you're thinking of Briarden, though. Sun-soaked tapestries. Wasn't that out here? Yes. Oh, I think that energy drink I drank earlier is keeping me awake. Because around this time yesterday, I was already kind of like feeling it. I'm feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. Valleys this way. I can be more awake. Wait, I walked right past it, didn't I? Oh no, right over here. Wyman. Well, now, but ain't my favorite venture, and my favorite Mithril Eye reporter along with her. Tell me, what have I done to deserve the pleasure of your company today? Yeah, we're here to look into that last mystery. I see. As much as I like to help 2 lovely ladies, I'm afraid you found old Wyman at a loss. Old Dawn has more than its fair share of treasures, hidden and otherwise. I reckon our Phantom Thief, or Phantom Friend, could be after just about any of them. I can tell you this much, though. Whatever the thief's got his eyes on, it's got the Sultan's sword and the right dither. Word has it they formed a regiment of their best and brightest to safeguard the royal vaults from this very threat. The Sultan's sworn aren't like to be forthcoming with information, but it's the only lead we've got. Come on, Sari. I'd say it's time we paid a visit to the heart of the sworn. Oi, hold up there, Ellie. I ain't generally the warring type, but you may want to think twice before getting yourselves involved in this. Why do you say that? A man in my business develops a nose for danger. And this time, the stench is something fierce. You're a reporter, Ellie, and a fine one at that. Don't put that pretty neck of yours at risk trying to play hero. Your concern is touching, but I can assure you that I am ready for whatever dangers lie ahead. Besides, being a reporter is about more than selling papers. I have a duty to seek out the truth and convey it to the people. Come, Sari. Time is of the essence. Alright. Seek out information at Scholar's Walk? Where the hell's that? Of course, the Alchemist Guild. Alright. Let me just find an Aetheryte real quick. Over there. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. So this is the last chapter? Or the last episode, and then it's gonna... Nothing's gonna kick up until Heavensward? Alright, where? Oh, over there, okay. Humphrey. Where have I seen this man before? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, are you that guy in the Golden Bazaar? The one who, like, took that guy's sword and he passed it off to Ish? Because you lost, because you don't want to lose your own sword. Halt! Only authorized personnel are allowed in. The foul bugger me with the broadsword. It's the gentleman of Light's adventuring companion, and that catty but cute reporter from the Mithril. That's very spot on take of Ellie. Well, if it isn't the self-styled warrior Light, tell me, what tall tales did you spin to the Sultan's sworn recruiter to land yourself in this position? Only the 12's honest truth, miss. Seeing that gentleman of Light standing tall and triumphant that day, it moved me to the depths of me soul. Like, I vowed to put aside my sketchy past and serve the realm just like my hero, Master Hildebrand. The Sultan's throne were impressed with my commitment and my sword arm, and they gladly welcomed me into the ranks. I'm fairly sure this is the last one. Oh, so this is the last one, okay. Wait, don't tell me. You come to assist Master Hildebrand in his investigation, haven't you? Core, why didn't you say so sooner? It's the least I could do to help the... Why can't I fucking read today? Oh my god. Sorry. It's the least I can do to help the two ladies who reunited me with my role model. You'll be wanting to speak with Phyllis? She's one of the Soren's best, and something of a history buff, it seemed. When she heard the thief was targeting the four relics of Balladia, she personally stepped forward and volunteered to lead the investigation. If anyone has information you're looking for, it'd be her. Wait here while I get her. I can trust you not to touch anything, Yeah. A pleasure to meet you, Phyllis. My name is Ellie, from the Mithril. As you may have heard, we're researching the Phantom Thief case, and would appreciate any information that may shed light on some recent events. The pleasure is mine, Miss Ellie. And if I'm not mistaken, that would make your companion friend here one Ceriseo, yes? That's me. Warrior Light. You know Seri? As any regular reader of the Mithril I would, I must confess to being something of an unabashed fan of your work. Though it hardly befits my station to say this, I was secretly hoping that you would show up to assist in the investigation. Doubtless the inspector, too, will also welcome a helping hand. You already got... Oh, of course. The Sultan sworn, the elite of Uldah's elite. I can only hope they prove more competent than the bungling mercenaries I've dealt with thus far. Inspector Briarden, always one step ahead of us. Miss Ellie. Seri. A moment, if you would. Right there. Very good. Now face me. Don't move an ill. The fuck? Inspector, what is that in your... What the hell did you do? Demasking dust. A formula of my own devising that will allow us to see right through the thieves' disguises. Analyzing the mask left behind on Vesper Bay, I was able to identify its composition and synthesize a counter-agent that would dissolve the disguise whilst leaving the wearer's face intact. In any event, it would appear the two of you are indeed who you appear to be. Brilliant, Inspector. The Phantom Thieves pulled the wool over our eyes for the last time. I fear it won't be so simple. The ingredients necessary to produce the dust are exceedingly rare. Even with the entire resources of Sultan's Sworn at our disposal, we were only able to produce a limited supply. I see. Well, I suppose it's better than nothing. That said, have you been able to identify the thief's next target? A hidden treasure of Uldah, the last of the four relics of Balladia. I fear not. I pored through the histories time and again, but the only mention of these four relics is a vague reference in an old prophecy. Most serious scholars consider it little more than a fairy tale. When darkness falls and hope fades to despair, four warriors born of light shall descend in the righteous glare. The legend goes on to describe four sacred artifacts, one each possessed by these four Balladian heroes, but makes no mention as to their appearance or nature. 3 times we have tried to identify the thief's target, and 3 times has he foiled us by making off with something else entirely. Needless speculation will only play to the fiend's strengths. All artifacts of Belladian origin have been sealed within the royal vault, and a regiment of our finest assigned to its protection. I have furnished all the guards with a supply of demasking dust, and instructed them to be on the lookout for any suspicious personages. The Black Guard will be in chains before he can lay a dirty hand on the vault doors, let alone the treasures within. You have our word, my lady. But there are even more disturbing matters at hand. Doubtless you have heard of the recent rash of murders perpetrated by our quarry. The Sultan's word have launched an investigation, but the truth of the matter is that we have been far too occupied with the defense of the vaults to make any meaningful progress. We'll be most grateful for any assistance you could offer. Assistance is our name. A lady asks, and a gentleman answers. Of course. Hey, man. I like how Nashu's like his hype man. Or hype woman. Cast all worry from your heart, my lady. Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, has arrived to set right what is wrong and bring the wicked to justice. And this must be the demasking dust that is the talk of the palace. Ah, but you need not worry. Oh god. You need not waste your supply on me, Inspector. I assure you that I am exactly who I claim to be. Oh man, he's like all dizzy. A shame that. Inspector Hildebrand, well, we were not expecting you, but your services are most welcome. I will share all I know about the recent murders. Alright, here we go. Let's get down to business, guys. The killer has claimed 3 victims thus far. The head of a publishing consortium, a high-ranking government official, and an influential scholar. Other than that, they were all influential figures in their respective circles. We can identify no common threads connecting the 3. Oh, excuse me, hold on. Okay, sorry, I had like a cough attack right now. And I drank some water to calm it down. Okay. Before we continue, side note, I think I might get sick soon. I don't know yet. I just know that my cousin, who I live with, is like, she's sick right now. And today I had like a bit of a weird feeling in my throat, so we'll see how this goes. Because if I'm sick, and it's a sore throat kind of thing, there's no way I can stream, or at least not continue like streaming normally until I recover. And I guess during that time, I guess I'll do like other side stuff with Sari that's off camera, that's not too important to MSQ, or even like bigger quest lines. Okay, now with that out of the way, let's go. Oh, this will prove a most satisfying case to crack indeed. And what of the method of killing? Conked over the head with a cudgel, gutted with a great sword, strangled with subligar maybe? Mayhap? What? I'm afraid we've identified no pattern. In any event, the murderer plots the deaths of 2 more even as they speak. We must take action, and quickly. Understood, my lady. Clues may be scarce, but worry not. My realm-renowned powers of deduction are more than up to the task. I'll see this burglar turned butcher delivered to justice. Your presence is heartening indeed, Inspector Hildebrand. Friends, please take this demasking dust with you. I fear we can spare but a single sachet, but I trust you will put it to good use. Alright, we can go like pocket sand on his face. Alright. Oh. I didn't realize, but Ellie kind of like has like a cutesy pose. He may have 1,000 faces, but with Inspector Briarden sea masking dust, the masquerade will soon be over. Alright, come to accompany me on yet another case, friend. I like your gusto. But if you're auditioning to be my assistant, I fear that role has already been filled most ably. I'm not trying to be your assistant, Nasha can do that, but I'm glad to help. Still, a gentleman welcomes the support of all of his admirers. Then let's not go too far on admiration. I shall henceforth name you Cecily Sari, my ever-loyal associate. Okay, that's good. I like that. Thank you. And now, my ever-loyal associate, the investigation calls. I propose that we begin by inspecting the site at which the most recent victim met his demise. My questioning about the palace has revealed that the scholar's body was found not far from the 8 Sins of Sasimo. I think I know where that is. Even the most circumspect of criminals cannot help but leave behind clues. Clues that will not elude my gaze. Friends, let us be off. Pray alert me should you see anyone suspicious, my ever loyal associate. We must put Miss Phyllis's demasking dust to good use. Alright. I shall. But we're going to the 80 Sins of Sasimo. Oh wait, hold on. I vaguely remember where that is. Oh, it's on this side. Okay. Okay, yeah, there it is. Western Thanalan. That person's running around naked. Well, not naked, but they're in their underwear. Alright. So here we are, and it's raining again. Flowers. How intriguing. Wait a minute. These are like funeral flowers, sort of, right? For offering. Flowers? Yes, it is all becoming clearer now. Our phantom killer is a florist, who in his hurry to escape carelessly mislaid his wares. I don't think he's a florist. Just what I think you're doing, eh? Huh? Haggard hag. I'm the one that put those flowers there, eh? To honor the memory of me poor boy. You dare defile his memory, eh? Eh? 1,000 pardons, my lady. Please accept my most sincere condolences on your loss. Yeah, there you go, the main lilies, yeah. I remember, like, another quest, like, when you get into Cutter's Cry, you have to set them down in the cave. Please accept my most oh wait, I already said that. I am Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry Inspector Extraordinaire. I swear to you, on my own dear mother's name, that your son's killer will be brought to justice. Ahem. As I was just saying, these flowers were clearly placed here by the family of the deceased, which can only mean... leave this place. Run away while you still can. Run far, far away. Run, or he'll turn you into a zombie, just like my poor, poor boy. Zombie? A living person turned to a zombie? Nonsense. You actually come quite a bit in side quests around the place. Oh, well, there you go. Fuck. Not nonsense, my boy. History. Or have you not heard of the horrors of Silde? Aye, Ulda's sibling nation, against which we waged war centuries ago. Much blood was shed by both sides, aye, but I speak of far greater horrors than death. An unholy draught brewed by a Sildan alchemist, one with the power to turn the living to the undead, that to his nation might command an army of mindless, deathless soldiers. The traitor spurn. They turned my boy into a heap of rotten flesh, and ran him through. But you won't hear that from the Sultan's sworn. That alone knows why, but they whisked the body away before I could so much as pay me last respects. The traitor's spurn? I'd heard the stories, but I never thought them true. To be able to procure such a frightening thing. Just who are we dealing with here? A Silden, I'm sure of it. Only a Silden would know the recipe. Well, the last remnants of Silden died 4 centuries ago, you say? Oh, they did. He calls himself the Phantom Thief, he does, but did it ever occur to you that he might be an honest-to-God's phantom? Huh? Heard the tales from my own great-great-grandma. I did, and about the 4 relics of Belladia, and the powers they hold. The power to exact justice. Inspector Silda has returned to wreak vengeance on us. Woe unto us all. How the 4 warriors of light forsaken us. My dear boy, if only you'd become a traitor like your father. If only you kept your nose out of those history books and never so much breathed the cursed name of Silde. But you did. And now we're doomed. Doomed! Oh well, lady. Take a breather, please. Well, we're sure in the middle of something here, huh? Time to think. That bleeding horse is here somewhere. I can feel it in my follicles. Follicles? Wait, what? The most potent hair tonic the realm has seen. Aye, that it was, for all of a fortnight before my flowing locks fell out all over again. And just as I was chatting up a lovely young lass in the quicksand, just twist a knife and extra ilm. Want to beg charlatan, I'll find that so-called inspector and his sorry band and pull every last strand of hair from their bleeding skulls. Oh shit. What's with that Lalafell in the back over there? Oh, that sucks. The hair tonic only lasted for a day. Shades from Silda. The living man turned to zombies. The old crone's lost not just her son, but her wits as well. She's gone mad from grief. It's all becoming clear to me now. That dear old woman's testimony has confirmed that which I had suspected from the start. Like a zombie picking away its rotting flesh, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, has peeled away the foul scab of uncertainty to reveal the truth within. Open your eyes and feast your minds on the fruits of my flawless deduction. Ahem. Our phantom thief is a phantom indeed, a wayward spirit caught between the realm of the living and dead for nigh on centuries since meeting a tragic end on the battlefield. As such, our course of action is clear. We must placate this tortured soul, that it might abandon its vengeful vendetta and travel to the next life in peace. But what is the true nature of the Spectre's grievances? Without this knowledge, we cannot hope to assuage its rancor. Let us begin our search of the Thaumaturge's Guild. Doubtless the tomes there contain a wealth of knowledge on the ill blood between the sibling nations. Notwithstanding the abject stupidity of everything else that came out of your mouth, some knowledge of Silda might serve us well. Go research as you will, and do take as much time as you need. You can count on me, Inspector Briarden. Whatever knowledge is to be gleaned of the guild, it shall not escape my inspector's eye. Well, I guess I'll go help him? Alright, I'm off. Bye. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. Stretching out my legs a bit. Alright, here we go. Run. Okay, let's see what they got for us here. Oh, hello. Researching the ancient feud between Ul'dah and Silda, are you? Most impressive. Young people these days show so little interest in learning from the past. Anyhow, I'm pleased to say I have more than a passing familiarity with ancient history. To understand the history of the sibling nations, one must go back further still, to the birth of their mother nation, Belladia. The fifth astral era was an age of untold wonders, when the arcane arts burgeoned and the great civilizations that commanded such powers flourished. This age of enlightenment would not last, however. Power bred avarice, and avarice bred resentment. It culminated in the War of the Magi, which brought the great floods of the Sixth Umbral Calamity, which in turn spoiled once proud nations and left a battered wasteland in its wake. Mages were reviled and were persecuted for having caused this catastrophe, with many forced to leave their homelands or face death. There was a small band of those survivors that found their way to Thanalan, where they would found the nation of Belladia, some 8 centuries agone. Imagine a government of mages, by mages, and for mages. What wonders might have been wrought had Belladia's civilization survived to this very day. Alas, this was not to be. Well, shit. Alright, what do you got to say about it? Greetings, traveler. You will learn of the war between Ul'dah and the fallen Sultan at Silda. It will be my pleasure to enlighten you. The two city-states coexisted for several generations, until the bad blood between them boiled over, culminating in outright war. As you might have deduced from the present state of affairs, Ul'dah emerged victorious, leaving its once proud sibling nation in smoldering ruins. As the histories tell it, the battles fought between the sister nations were the stuff of nightmares. In a desperate attempt to overcome Ul'dah's superior numbers, Sildan alchemists devised the most horrific stratagem, employing a frightful formula known as the traitor's spurn. They brought their fallen warriors back as undead soldiers. Oh god. Some theories have it that they even employed the potion on those of the living who were too weak or wounded to fight. Oh, sent shivers up the spine just thinking about it now. It is truly a crowning glory of our fair nation that our forebears were able to emerge victorious against these horrors. Eesh. That sounds terrible. Okay, Oh, the Guildmaster. Hi. What's that you say? You seek knowledge of the bad blood between Ul'dah and Silda. Yeah, I kind of want to know what set them off anyway, yeah. I suppose I could spare a moment or two, but take good notes. I'm not fond of repeating myself. 2 scales, one of gold and one of silver. The gold of Ul'dah, weighing prosperity and power. The silver of Silda, weighing knowledge and power. But the power sought by the 2 nations differed greatly. Yes, greatly indeed. The power wrought by Ul'dah prosperity was that of justice and good, while the power wrought by Sildan knowledge was horrific beyond belief. The power to rip the living soul of a man and render him a mindless, killing machine. On this matter the histories are clear, but riddle me this, my friend. Who writes the histories? And what does it say of the words written within? It's the winner. The winner writes the history. Yes, truth can be elusive and fickle as the shifting sands. As one example, did you know that in the war against Silda, Ul'dah and Amalja warriors fought side by side? Likely you did not, and neither did I, until I encountered a fated passage in an ancient text buried deep in our archives. And yet, in the histories read by the populace, you will see no mention of this most fascinating fact. Might it be that someone at some time deemed this particular truth less than convenient? There you go. But I have said enough already. Huh, so the Amalja actually work together. What am I missing? Oh. Oh, hey, Hildy. Knowledge is power, and surely our thaumaturge friends have a wealth of knowledge on the feud between Ul'dah and Silda. Let us begin our inquiry. Way ahead of you. They don't say. It's not every day someone comes to our halls to research Silde. As a fellow student of history, though, I am more than welcome to the conversation. Baladian civilization flourished in relative peace until twin sons were born to the royal family. The two were fierce rivals, and when they came of age and their father passed, each one claimed that he was the rightful heir to the throne. With neither son willing to relinquish his claim, they agreed to split their kingdom in two, forming the twin nations of Ul'dah and Silde. But not unlike the two proud princes, the sibling nations developed a penchant for rivalry. Oh. Alright, Hildy, let me tell you what I gathered so far. My ever-loyal associate. Tell me, what have you learned from your questioning of the scholars in these halls? Alright, let me summarize it for you. Indeed. As it happens, I have learned much the same. Let's take a moment to review, and allow my peerless powers of reduction to work their magic. A war of succession divides the great civilization of Belladia, giving rise to the sibling nations of Ul'dah and Silde. The two nations coexist for some generations, until ill blood boils over, culminating in outright war. Daunted by Ul'dah's superior military might, Silde employs their advanced alchemical knowledge to horrific ends, transforming their own citizens, alive and dead, into a fearsome undead legion. Yes, I believe I have it. The facts at hand have led me to one unassailable conclusion. Our phantom thief is a descendant of doomed Silde, who seeks vengeance against those who reduced his countrymen to slavering zombies. To pacify his soul and send him peacefully to the next world, there is but one course of action. We must find the Sildan statesman who conceived this dreadful stratagem, and have him apologize to the thief in person for the suffering he has wrought. But he's dead. How do we do that? A brilliant plan. Perhaps you'd like to go find yourself a shovel and dig this statesman out of his grave yourself? Yeah, that's exactly what I said. He's leaving aside his nonsense of spirits and specters, it appears increasingly likely that our quarry shares some link to Silde. His garish garb is no doubt meant to evoke the silver scales of the fallen sultanate. This Sildan connection would also serve to explain the rare knowledge of Belladian relics our thief clearly possesses. But what of the murder victims? What common thread amongst them could have incurred the ire of our adversary? Yeah, because he hasn't really resorted to murder until now. A few people in town spoke of a man cited calling upon the victims in the past days. Those who saw him said he had a most frightened air about him. Wait, yes, it's coming to me. Of course. My keen investigator's senses ring out with a voice loud and clear. This man Miss Ellie speaks of just might know something. You really should stop thinking so hard. You're like just straight up brain muscle. Miss Ellie, who is this man, and where might we find him? My sources identify the man as Guguria, a traveling merchant known to frequent Horizon. Shall we pay him a visit? Yep. Let's go interrogate this man. Are we gonna play good cop and bad cop? I would like to be the bad cop, please. Alright, Horizon. I passed it right here. Alright. That's what really concerns me about this. The fact that this dude just suddenly resorted to murder. My keen instincts tell me that Master Guguria's testimony will be key to a monumental breakthrough in our investigation. Yes, I shall employ the ancient Mandeville art of parley to skillfully extract the information we require. Alright, Hildy. You have your moment right now. Yes, if you got business, make it quick. My time's too valuable to waste time with every stranger who passes by. Forgive us, good sir. My name is Ellie, a reporter with the Mithril Eye. Never blinking, all-seeing. You know the rest. I was wondering if we could trouble you with just a few questions. Was it for love or money that you killed them? Yes, you, the thief of many faces. Wait, isn't that what Briarden said in the... when we first, like, ever meet him? Me? A thief? What is this nonsense? I don't know who you are, but I ain't got the time or the patience for this mummery. Now, if you'll excuse me, an important client awaits. I thought I recognized that voice. Oh, it's you! Lady Derilda, well met indeed. Pray tell, whatever brings you to these environs this fair evening? Why? I live here, you ham-headed half-wit. Inspector Briarden, this is an unexpected pleasure. Do you have some business with my associate here, pray tell? Guguria, we can discuss business after. Pray lend the inspector here, the handsome one, whatever assistance he requires. But Lady Drilda, what about... Ah, yes. My dear Maria's name day present. I had in mind of one of the prize pieces from Eshtame's latest seasonal collection. You would be able to procure one for me, yes? Or should I eliminate the middleman and make the trip to Ul'dah myself? I'll say it just once more, Guguria. I expect you to give the inspector and his companions your full assistance. They, yes, even the stupid one, helped me regain something truly priceless. Yes, something more valuable than any mere trinket. She's kind of scary in her own way. Alright. I'll tell you what I know. But you didn't hear from me. Got it? I was looking into the killing on behalf of a client of mine. The thief's got himself some of that zombie dust. The traitor sperm, was it? But his cards speak of 5 victims. It got me to thinking. Silde. 5 victims. Aye, the Arbiters of Truth. The Arbiters of Truth. I'm not familiar with the name. Aye, few would be, on account of them being something of a secret society and all. Influential personages of the Sultanate, you see. Working from the shadows to keep false knowledge about the Ul'dah Silde conflict from reaching the ears of folk like you and me. False knowledge? Pray tell, just what sort of knowledge might that be? Thou's balls! Don't make me say no more. I've got a family to feed. Very well, just tell us one last thing. Who hired you, and where can we find him? Hob. His name's Hob. When he heard what I said, he told me that he was going to set sail for Limsa with his 5 best sellswords to guard his back. Said there were many prying eyes at the airship docks. Said he had a private ship docked and waiting for him at Vesper Bay. But remember, you didn't hear none of this from me. This man Hob must be one of the killer's targets. Doubtless he also knows the identity of the remaining one. I doubt that. They say the Arbiters are so secretive they don't even know each other's true identities. Now, don't ask me how that all works, but Hob's got high-ranking friends in the brass plates. Once he heard the victims had been all zombified, he panicked. I guess he knew that he'd be next. Thank you very much, my kind sir. Once again, the ancient Manderville art of parley has procured for us a key morsel of knowledge. Let us seek out this Hob fellow and see what he can share with us. And let's hurry. The man's life is in danger even as we speak. Alright, sure. Well, there he goes. Bye. Okay. I guess we, pray return to the Waking Sands again. Although it's gonna save us a trip by just flying there. Oh wow. I like how the castrum over there like kinda I mean it sounds weird how it looms over there, but yeah, I mean it's pretty impressive looking. Oh wait, what? Was it back there? Oh shit. Uh, this isn't looking good, guys. Master Hob? Is everything quite alright? No, stand back, Ellie. Hunger. He's a Zambo! I hunger for your brains. The chocobo pieced out. Damn, there's no saving the man. Sari, do what you must. Yeah! Oh, wait, what? Okay. Alright, there you go, he's down. Easy. Yes, my first-hand knowledge of zombies tells me this particular shade of green is unmistakably that of the undead. It would seem we were a few moments late to the scene. A message. And then there was one. There it is again. Is something the matter, Inspector? Indeed, Nasho, there is. Ever since I picked up the trail of the Phantom Thief, I had this fleeting sense. A sense that someone, or something, is watching us. The thief might be close at hand. We should be careful. For the moment, let us return and report our findings to Miss Phyllis. Secret Society or no. Knowing the identities of its members may yet lead us to the final victim. I mean, yeah, better than nothing. I, too, had best return to the Mithril Eye. Let's meet up again after. I'll see what new clues I can uncover in the meantime. You'll do nothing of the sort, Miss Ellie. These streets are far too dangerous for you to walk alone. Inspector, I'll go with her. If you insist, Nashu, then I give my leave, but pray be wary, not just for the thief, but of Miss Ellie. She has quite the temper, as we both know. I'm pretty sure she welcomes Nashu's company more than yours. Miss Ellie, there's something I must tell you when this case is over. Be safe, and promise me that you will not attempt anything rash, as you did that time when the fiend took aim at my own life. Your life? I cost it a soul. Yes, that was quite the ordeal, wasn't it? Like how they all look away like, ew, we don't know anything about that. I'll be careful, I promise. I eagerly await the day when I may hear what it is you would share with me. A secret vow? Oh, consider my interest piqued as well, good Inspector. Now, let us be off. Miss Phyllis awaits our report. Now, I'm not too good at, like, picking up on this romance stuff and all, but I'm getting a feeling he might have a little crush on Ellie. Kind of like a, you know, a rescue romance. She saved him, so now he, like, feels a little infatuated by that. Then again, I don't know, like, maybe I'm reading too much into it, or I don't know, maybe Briarden is actually going to talk about something else entirely. Maybe he's just grateful or feels indebted to her. Okay, where do I have to go? Over here. It could go either way. But at the same time, like, I'm kind of finding it hard for someone like Briarden to, like, have feelings of infatuation at the same time. Hildy, what do you think about it? Oh, I guess you got something else in your mind. The news of Hobbs' death will not sit well with Miss Phyllis. But a gentleman must do what a gentleman must do. Alright. Let's break the bad news. A fourth victim. Thou have mercy. We're able to glean aught of a connection to the other victims. The Arbiters of Truth? No. It cannot be. Somebody, help! Ellie? Miss Ellie? The voice came from the direction of the vault. We must hurry. Oh no. Not Ellie. Miss Ellie, are you hurt? That man, I only thought to ask him a few questions. Before I knew what was happening, he was upon me. I could only... Bash his brains with a conveniently placed bottle of mead, it would seem. Haha. Remind not to get on your bad side, Miss Ellie. That said, is Nashu not with you? Yeah, where's Nashu? She saw a figure lurking in the shadows, and went off in pursuit before I could stop her. This man wears the armor of a Sultan-sworn squire, yet his face is unfamiliar to me. Something is amiss. The thief of many faces? To think we'll find our man like this. Thrice and again did the fiend elude our grasp, but no more, by virtue of a gentleman's ingenious deductions, and a lady's pugilistic puissance, I declare this case closed. No, we can't jump to conclusions just like that. I returned the sachet to you, Miss Phyllis. Whilst the gesture was appreciated, in the end it proved superfluous to my cracking of the case. While you're at it, is there anything else of immense value that you'd like to wantonly destroy? Wait, did his voice just pop again? A double mask. What? What is the meaning of this? Ingenious. A double disguise, planted by the thief to throw us off his trail, no doubt. This is Guigui? I don't know. One of the most capable men. I assigned him to guard the vault, and outfitted him with an ample supply of demasking dust. It is inconceivable that a thief could so easily elude his grasp. Unless the thief was not wearing a mask. Speaking of which, has anyone seen Miss Ellie? No, that's impossible. Oh. It was... Of course, it all makes perfect sense. With the Phantom Thief to thank for her burgeoning readership and rise through the ranks of the Mithril Eye, Miss Ellie cannot bear to face the possibility of her story of a lifetime coming to an end. Thus, she hatched a plan to... My lady, the vault has been breached. The wise man's whisper. It's gone. Oh, fuck. That too. For her foul crimes against the Sultan, I hereby declare Ellie of the Mithril Eye, the thief of many faces, an enemy of the state. Deploy all troops, and do not rest until she is in custody. Ellie, how could you? I liked you. Now the game is truly afoot. Look at this unlockable character. Or still locked character. But what is the meaning of all this racket and rumpus? Just as we were about to make our triumphant return. Isn't that so, Enkidu? Oh, Nash is fine. Okay. Miss Ellie, Miss Ellie. That shadow you said you saw? I think it was just a dormouse. No! To think he literally stumbled face first onto the second mask. His good fortune surely knows no end. But not to worry. Yes, I dare say the Phantom Thief has another trick or two up his sleeve. Wow, that took a turn I was not expecting. You okay there, Briarden? You have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable. How could we have been so blind? Alright, Hildebrand. What do we do next? My ever loyal associate, you must find Miss Elliot quickly. Surely if confronted by her constant companions, she would still be convinced to abandon this fool plan. Oh, Miss Phyllis, I thought you had already departed in the company of your men. But all for the better. Shall we conduct the search together? I fear that would only put them at greater risk. What do you mean? You see, the fifth and final member of the Arbiters of Truth, the Phantom Thief's final target, is none other than Hildebrand Me. Mind you, it is not a role I sought of my own accord. My name and my passion for history are somewhat well known in the Sultanate. One day I received an anonymous letter saying that a position in the committee had opened, and I had been chosen to fill it. The letter went on to enumerate my duties to prevent the spread of historical lies that would sully the name of our illustrious nation. As a high-ranking officer in the Sultan's Sworn, I was deemed to be a particularly unique position to serve as an arbiter. I knew that there were other members in the organization, but was told nothing of their names or identities. To think that my unknown compatriots were the victims all along. I cannot put any more lives in danger. I will sequester myself in a place where my presence can cause no harm, until such time as the killer is apprehended. Your concern for our well-being is most touching, Miss Phyllis. But there is no need for such caution. As a seasoned inspector, I am more than capable of protecting a lady in distress. And as a gentleman, that is exactly what I shall do. My associates here also stand at your side. Speaking of which, has anyone seen my loyal assistant? Inspector, over here! Oh hey, Nashu. You're fine. And okay. Ah, there you are, Nashu. You really shouldn't run off on your own like that. I was worried sick about you. I'm sorry, Inspector. Miss Ellie said she saw somebody in the shadows. So I went to take a look. Now, there wasn't anything there but a dormouse. But it was a really cute dormouse, you see. It just kept squeaking and scurrying away, and I just... Let me guess, like a cat, you had chased after it? Pardon me for a moment, Nashu. Yes, my inspector sense speaks to me. Someone is watching us. Sari, let us split up and canvass our surroundings. Okay. Where is Miss Ellie? Do you think she went looking for the dormouse too? Apologies, Sari. But I require a moment alone with my thoughts. You seem pretty shaken up by this, Briarden. What the? Water stained letter. Conspicuously on the floor. Be wary and be warned. Why are they leaving this around like pieces of candy? Trust no one, and your friends all the less. This will obey you well. Use it wisely. Tina sachet of masking dust. In the next instant, you feel an intimidating presence behind you. Intimidating? Oh. Of course, it's Godbert. Whoa, man. Oh, if it isn't my beloved son's staunch companion, the mighty Sari. I was in the area on a matter of business, which I curtailed when I felt a suspicious presence from the shadows. Pursuing it led me here. Mayhap it is the same for you? Yeah. Something like that. Oh, so your pursuit of the thief of many faces has taken quite the unexpected turn. And now you have come upon a series of anonymous letters? Mayhap our watchers in the shadows is a friend. Or is this but another trap laid by the fiend? Yes, the plot thickens like a dollop of salamander oil. In either event, I dare say the circumstances call for utmost caution. The thief could be anywhere, or anyone. Myself excluded, of course. No mere mask could replicate the physique of this Manderville man. That said, I fear my dear Holdley may be a bit over his head this time. Allow me to assist in your investigation. Were nothing to happen to Hildebrand, his dear mother... Oh, were anything to happen to Hildebrand, his dear mother would, not be pleased. I mean, that's his mom. Of course she's gonna be upset. Okay. So what do we do? Wait, beheaded Sprat. Who's that over there? The sender speaks true. The villain even now lurks within our midst. And yet we have but a single sachet of demasking dust at our disposal. We must identify an imposter beyond reasonable doubt before we proceed. You know the players better than I, Sari. Let's say you have a few words with each of them, and see if aught seems amiss. Something just isn't right. Huh. Alright, I guess let's talk with everyone. Phyllis? Am I doomed to share the same fate as the others? I'd sooner die than become one of those things. Miss Ellie is the Phantom Thief. It is the only logical conclusion, and yet I cannot help but feel that another truth still evades us. Inspector Briarden told me all about it. Who'd have thunk Miss Ellie was the Phantom Thief all this time? She sure fooled me. Alright, Godbert. Here we go. Nothing particularly odd about any of them, you say. It stands to reason. The fiend would not take such a risk if he were not utterly confident that he could pull off the ruse. Curses, this one's not half the fool his son is. I must elude him, and quickly. Time is of the essence. I questioned the Sultan's sword outside. To a man, they insist they have seen naught of Miss Ellie. Wherever could she have gone? Father, what brings you here? Yes. Finally the pieces are coming together. Now if you would kindly stand still and shut up. The fiend already stands among us. Inspector Briarden, I should hope you are not doubting me. Well, I'm quite convinced that even a master impersonator would struggle to recreate your particular brand of idiocy. The fact remains that anyone here who has spent even a moment alone must be considered considered a suspect. The thief has proven to be highly efficient at assuming new identities. An astute observation, my gangly friend. I say this occasion calls for a dose or two of that powder Sari has found earlier. There wouldn't happen to be another sachet or two lying about, would there? What remains of our supply has already been distributed to the search party. But worry not. They should be reporting back within a bell's time. Ha, time might be against me. Just you watch. I'll wiggle my way out of this and turn you into the reeking, drooling corpse you deserve to be. I fear that is more time than we can afford, Miss Phyllis. Fortunately, my powers of deduction will lay the fiend's face bare within minutes. We know that, given the choice, the thief prefers to impersonate familiar personages. As Miss Elliot has had only passing interactions with my dear father, we can safely eliminate him from consideration. That leaves myself, Nashu, and Sari here. Nashu and I, in particular, have had a close and extended relationship with our suspect. I shall begin by questioning my own assistant. I assure you that none know her better than I. Brilliant reasoning as ever, Inspector. Go on, ask me anything. Of all the times for this overstuffed buffoon to start talking sense. If he asks me anything too obscure, my cover is as good as blown. My relationship with Nashu is so close. I dare say at times it is as if we share a mind. If this Nashu is truly my ever-loyal assistant, should have no trouble completing my thoughts. Ahem. I am a Manderville. Man. Oh, man. Doing what only a Manderville can. From the peaks of Curthis to Thanalan. Manderville. Man, you're the best, Inspector. A perfect score. You may rest easy, dear friends. This is unmistakably, unequivocally, indubitably the true Nashu. I've never loved you more than now, you marvelous mudhead, you. Nashu, something the matter? Just because you picked up a few more wrinkles beneath the eyes, there's no need to avert that charming face of yours. Wrinkles? Wrinkles? Look who's talking, you crusty cretinous old... Oh. Genius Inspector? Nashu would never lash out like that. Imposter! We found him. The charade is up, Miss Ellie. Alright, time to dust your face. Miss Ellie? You look somehow different? Yeah, she does look different. What the hell is going on? Here and woman. Oh wait, oh, she was the quest giver. So Litter spoke true. The fiend was in our midst all along. My prodigious power of deduction screamed out to me. This woman knows something. Another two-layered mask, mayhap? But no, this one bears a striking resemblance to Miss Ellie. Alright, what's going on? What is happening? I don't get it. Seven hells, stunned by a muscle-bound mudhead and his motley troupe of mummers. Just who are you? The resemblance to Miss Ellie is most uncanny, and yet... Consulting Inspector Briarden. Once again, you failed to measure up to your lofty reputation. Of course, we resemble each other. Ellie is, after all, my own flesh and blood. My beloved sister, and my eminently capable partner in crime. 1,000 faces I may wear, but only one name do I bear. You can call me Ceci. Charmed, I'm sure. Are you quite alright? Why, you look as if you've seen a ghost. Despite my moniker, I assure you that Ellie and I are no specters. Well, what we are, mind you, are the last living scions of Sylvan aristocracy. Aristocracy, I guess. I don't know. Amused, are you? Befuddled to find two sisters behind the mask? Try using your brains once in a while. Every time you encountered the thief, Ellie was standing right in your midst. No, the thief that 4 times stole the show. Oh, and those priceless relics was me. Meanwhile, Ellie hid in plain sight, supplying me with just the knowledge I needed to stay one step ahead of my pursuers, all while spinning the hair-raising tales of my exploits that won the hearts of this nation. Of course, that's how he knew. That's how the thief knew everything. Someone else was feeding him the information. Now it makes sense in hindsight. Fuck. We owe a lot to you, truly. Why, without tales of your hapless attempts to catch me, we never could have risen to these heights of celebrity. Miss Ceci, from a gentleman to a lady, I would ask you one thing and one thing only. Just what is it that you and Miss Ellie hope to accomplish with all of your schemes? Justice. 400 years ago, Old Dawn dogs reduced our great nation to a nation of zombies. At long last, the cowards that would still justify these foul deeds will suffer the same fate. Wait. The histories say that it was Sildid that turned their own men into zombies. The history is a lie. And you work from the shadows, silencing those who would speak the truth. You should have died with your fellows, false arbiter. It was Old Daw that ordered the creation of that dreadful powder, and wielded it as a weapon against our proud ancestors. The history of your glorious sultan is built on a lie. What is this madness you speak, woman? Alright, hold on. Why did it say that I had like another message here? No, okay, whatever. Alright, not madness, truth. The powder in my possession was stolen from the Old Dawn army 4 centuries ago by one of my ancestors. They say it was his final act of courage in the moment before his leg fell off and his rotting head dropped from his shoulders. This is the truth that the histories don't tell. The truth that this doe-eyed Sultan Soren would kill to keep buried deep in the sands of Thanalan. But your time of reckoning is nigh. Oh yes, before long you, and everyone in this rotten nation, will know firsthand the horrors my ancestors knew. Ha ha ha. Just what do you mean by that? Oh, how the idiots laugh up the stories. A masked crusader for justice, a dashing rebel waging battle against power and authority. Oh, if only they knew. But they will see soon enough, when they're eating each other's brains out on the streets. In the last days, before our proud nation was razed to the ground, a band of the final survivors stole a vast quantity of the powder from the Old Dawn vaults, hiding it away in a secret vault sealed with powerful magics. This sole means by which the vault may be opened. Oh wait, the sole means by which the vault may be opened, by assembling 4 secret relics from Belladia. 4 relics once housed in the royal palace of Silde, before the Old Dawn dogs stole them and claimed them for their own. And so it dawns upon you at last. Yes, even as we speak, Ellie makes for the vault, the 4 relics safely in hand. Just think. One day you'll be able to tell your grandchildren you were there when the zombie powder rained down on Old Daw. No, wait. You'll be dead. Preposterous. Holy shit, man. This got, like, intense. Real fast. But first, you, my dear, you will not even have the pleasure of looking upon the last moments of your precious homeland. Let your flesh rot like all of your rotten lies. I think not, Miss Ceci. Hildebrand! Oh no! You idiot! Just for once, could you not get in the way? Godmer Mandeville, I can't even trust your sorry arse to look after him for a day. Oh shit. I knew it. That presence watching over us in the shadows. It was you, my dear wife. Wait a minute. Wasn't she the one that Ultros hit on, too? Meet the mother. Oh, that is a high jump. That's a Dragoon jump. So she was the unlockable, or the locked character the whole time? Ahem. Am I to understand that you're Hildebrand's mother? Wait, who's that? Greg? Gilgamesh, I mean. Aye, this is more like it. Hand to hand, skillet to skillet. It's enough to send a warrior's pulse racing. Prepare yourself, Sari. The time of our final confrontation is nigh. Now is not the time. Oh, there you go. Holy shit, she set him through the wall. Diapopopatos for brains, you overstuffed buffoon. My beloved boy's been turned into a stinking corpse, if you hadn't bloody noticed. You, Sari or something, was it? Yes, ma'am. Hildy's told me all about your hijinks together. Pleased to meet you. My dear boy's always had a bit of a rebellious streak. What can I say? I can come on a bit too strong at times. But can you blame me? This time I thought I'd sit back and leave things to my sorry arse husband here. And look what that got me. You'll help me out, won't you? Yeah, he's my friend. Well, then that escalated quickly. Oh, there. Oh, he's fine. Oh, look, there are all the bodies. I dare say it's quite clear who wears the pants of the family, so to speak. Inspector Hildebrand's mother? Julian? Julian with a Y. Reunited with my dear boy for the first time in ages. And just look at him. He's green. Fortunately, there's still time to reverse the zombie curse. And I know just the remedy. A vial of holy water. The ingredients are simple. A tatter of oversoul rags and a vial of twice distilled water. Sink on at the market stocks. No, sink out at the market stocks, the former. The latter you can procure from a trader by the name of Guest. Now hurry. Once the poison spreads throughout his veins, no antidote will save him. In the meantime, I'll search for the bumbler's bumbling assistant. With any luck, Miss Nashu is still alive. Oh, she better be alive. I'll be... Ouch. That smarts. Egads, Hildy. You're looking none too hard at yourself. No thanks to you, you bumbling oaf. Now are you going to accompany Sari here and make yourself useful, or do I have to reintroduce you to that wall? Of course, milady. Gilgamesh is ever at your service. Thank God sundries, was it? Come now, Sari. There's work to be done. Yeah. Let's go save Hildebrand. Holy shit, she's cool though. Alright, and she's just emphasizing. Okay, thank God. Wait, where's the... Okay, there we go. The Ethernet shard. Okay, take us to Sapphire, yeah. Oh, he's already here. I need the things! Hurry! Oversoul rags, you say? I fear I have only a single tatter left in stock. It's already been spoken for. But, my good man, you must reconsider. My dear friend's life, and quite possibly mine own as well, hangs in the balance. Oh, she gets a bigger part of the heaven sword. Nice. I sympathize with your plight, friend, but a man has to make a living. I've been promised a copious supply of rare chimera membrane for these rags. Unless you can offer me the same. No deal. God, do you expect us to be able to summon such a rarity out of nowhere at a moment's notice? Well, look what we have here. It isn't the warrior light from the Colosseum. Funny who you meet at the markets. Wait, who's this? Oh, it's you. Avila. Or, wait, was it? Avila. There we go. Well, that was close. As it happens, I just returned from my training, and the slaying of 10 chimeras just happened to be my task for the day. If it's chimera membrane to seek, you're more than welcome to share. Oh, you're great, thank you. My lady, you're far too kind. Don't mention it. If it hadn't been for Inspector Hildebrand and Sari here, I'd still be tag-teaming with that slimy beast and cheating my way to fame and fortune. And I'm a woman who pays her debts. Alright, thank you. You're saving a man's life here. Foul take me if that wasn't Avila the Tempest. Ever since she confessed her trickery and started climbing back up from the bottom of the ranks, I've been proud to call myself one of her biggest fans. Why, I've half a mind to give you the rags and seek simply for the privilege of meeting her. Yeah, but a deal's a deal. Take the things. A kind sentiment, my good man, but we are more than happy to uphold our side of the bargain. Yes, there you go. Thanks, Greg. Aren't we, Sari? And with this, our task here is done. Now let's find this traitor named Jest. I just realized he walks all bow-legged. So it's up there. Okay. Okay, where are they? Oh, right here. I demand the things right now. Give them before I pry them out of your dead cold hands. The blundering Mandarin boy is on his last legs. I need something of mine to save him, you say. Huh, perhaps you can give me a good reason why I should care. Those bloody Mandervilles are richer than the traders themselves. Yet they had the audacity to haggle me down to the last gill for every purchase. If the family line ended today, I'd be a happier and wealthy man. And now I believe the ballroom calls. Good day to you, and do pass along my condolences to the grieving parents. You son of a bitch. Have you not a shred of honor or compassion in that spindly body? Business rival or no, the man is on death's doorstep. Get him, Greg. After events of that day, my father will not so easily forgive and forget. But it matters not to me. No, my love for you is as deep as the 7 seas. I beg of you, my lady, may I have this dance? Wait, what? Oh! It's Arabella. That was her name. Sari, what a lovely surprise. Are you here for the ball, perchance? We're trying to save Hildebrand, actually. He's dying. Heavens, the poor inspector. Oh, but isn't the Lapis Maiden in the flesh? What say you bid farewell to preening fops and scruffy adventurers, and share a dance with a cultured gentleman befitting your great beauty? Why, it would be a pleasure and an honor both, my lord. Provided you first provide my good friend Sari with the bottle of twice distilled water that she seeks. Ah, thanks, Arabella. I knew you got my back. Hand it over. Don't make me kill you. Because we could do this the easy way or the hard way. You know this woman. Bah, that's the price you would set, then so be it. Take it. It's barely worth its weight in gill anyway. Now, shall we, Miss Arabella? Thank you. Pleasure doing business with you. Thanks, Arabella. You're awesome. I knew Hildy to be a worthy rival, but to think he was this beloved by so many. Clearly this realm would deeply mourn his loss. Quickly, Sari, let us deliver these goods while there is still some time left to save him. Alright, time to save Hildy. Let's go. Okay, hold on. I gotta figure out where I'm going. Okay. Run! It's a race against time. We gotta save him. Hildebrand, Julian, I brought the things. Take 'em, take 'em, take 'em, take 'em. I trust the two of you wouldn't dare to come back empty-handed. Yeah, tattered cloth from the raiment of a powerful wraith. And second pass through an Olympic has removed nearly all impurities. Oh, okay. Save him, save him, save him, save him. Bloody brilliant. Aye, I take you over my muscle-headed half-weight of a husband any day. Thanks? Now, stand back and let me show you some real Manderville home cooking. Thou, you bloody bugger, guide my skillet. Aye, that should stop its spread. Now, it's up to Hildy to flush out what's left out of his system. Don't worry, he's my son after all. I reckon he's still got some fight left in him. Look who I found. She was slumbering all obliviously in a rubbish-strewn corner of Pearl Lane. Boy, did that nap feel good. Yes, I'm sure it did. Sari, word has it that Ellie has been sighted at the Silden ruins. We must go there with all haste. Yeah, we gotta stop her. You've done well, my dear boy. Wait, you done well by my dear boy today. Don't worry, I'll handle things from here. There's a nice warm bed for him, and I think I know a few specialists who might know a thing or two about his condition. What in the seven hells are you standing around for? The future of old Daw's at stake. Alright, let's go. Sari, my strength is yours as well, for old Daw, and for our friend Hildy. Thanks, Gred. You remind me of my husband, but with you having more muscle and sense. If you're so keen on making yourself useful, why don't you run to the markets and bring me some fire crystals? Keeping my dear boy warm is key to fighting off the zombification. Let's see. I believe 20 crates or so should suffice. I am a warrior, not an yes, milady. Don't argue against her. Do not do that. He's ordering for the market board. I say, Kido, the burden we must bear is simply to secure my long-awaited final confrontation with Sari. That said, the events of today have given me cause to reflect. Sari and Hildy both. Oh, to be blessed with such veritable legions of friends, tried and true. But alas, not I. No, only one true friend have I ever known, and she is long lost to me. You are a fine bird, and have given me great comfort in my travels, but you will never be Enkidu, my one and true companion. Oh, my friend, were you here with me, even Sari cannot stand against her combined might. Oh, Enkidu, wherever you may wander, hear my words, and return here to my side. Enkidu, do you hear me? Enkidu! You gods, what's that flash from the heavens? It nearly blinded me. What? The crystals. Where have they gone? Oh my god. He summoned the fucking primal of Enkidu. Fancy meeting you here, old friend. That voice. Could it be? My faithful companion. Why must you always make me wait so? Oh, my god, Greg, you summoned a primal! Okay, I really want to continue, but it's getting late. Oh gosh. Okay, we'll just stop here, and we'll probably conclude it within, like, within the first couple minutes of, like, the next stream. But my god, this took a turn I was not expecting. And it was pretty great. Ready for the big finale? Yeah, I'll do it for tomorrow. Or, I don't know, is it like, is it a big finale, or you think it'll be finished within, like, not too late? Okay, you're certain. Okay. Okay, her last vow. What are you doing dilly-dallying around here? Let me jog your memory. There's a moon-sick maid digging around at the Silda excavation site, with her mindset on turning Ul'dah to the land of the walking dead. Your concern for Hildy is most touching, but don't you worry. Mommy Dearest isn't gonna let her beloved son kick the bucket that easily. Alright. I'll trust you then. The excavation site. Where is that? Oh, it's by Blackbridge Station. Okay. Oops. What did I do? Okay, that's what I did. Whoops. Okay, here we go. Oh, it ends with a trial. Ah. See, that's kind of what I was wondering, if it was gonna be like something that was gonna be a long thing or a short. But I could head over there anyway. Oh, here they are. We've managed to track down Miss Sally just up ahead, while your friends watch over her as we speak. Yet no matter how many times we try to reach out to her, she refuses to so much as answer. Needless to say, we consider physically incapacitating her, but that crate she's sitting on isn't just a makeshift chair. It's filled to the brim with the traitor's sperm. One misstep and the consequences could be dire indeed. Your only hope, Sari, even in her single-minded rage, surely the time you spent together must still count for something. You need not put yourself in undue danger. I only ask that you step forth to where your voice may be heard and call out your friend's name. I beg of you, Sari. Surely if anyone can convince the woman to abandon her madness, it is you. Alright, so I guess we're gonna use a keyboard, huh? Wait, is that her over there? Vickers believed that I could have been so blind. Miss Sally, I thought we were friends. Yeah, I thought so too. Oh, to think this girl and her sister were behind the crimes all along. I dare say this realm is awash with capable adversaries. You do well not to anger the last friend. She's sitting atop an ample supply of that zombie powder, and I suspect she's not afraid to use it. Okay. Okay, so I just stand here. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to... Oh wait, oops. It's gotta be insane. Hold on, oops. Oops. We'll do it like this, because it's a little easier right now. Let's see, I try to save we extend the quest, but I think with me being in the QA channel streaming stuff, it takes a minute or two between me hitting enter and you getting the message. Oh. Well, we'll stop right as the trial happens. Oh, right before it. Sari, I suggest you leave this place while you still can. I bear you no grudge. What you should so much Should you so much as think of interfering, I'll not hesitate to turn you into a zombie too. So it was you after all. Consider me disappointed. Your sister Ceci is already in custody. Surrender now and I will see that no harm befalls her. How little you understand us, Inspector. Then again, how could one born into a life of power and privilege ever hope to understand? Ceci and I have no family, no friends, no fortune, nothing. Two sisters against the world, with only our quest for justice to give us meaning. Long ago we made a vow. Should the worst happen, our mission takes priority over all. Yes, over our own wretched lives. Do you see now? Anything I might have once had to lose, I lost long ago. Now stand down, or suffer the same fate as the old dogs you would defend. Ellie, stop this madness. I'm sorry, Inspector. Oh, shit. There's too many of them. Wait a minute. Where's Hildy? He conquered them before. Oh shit. Wait a minute. His glam is straight up him being naked. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. That looked like Kingdom Hearts move right now. That looked like a move, I swear, that you can do. The way you knock them up in the air like that. Run, Ashley, run! He smiles all happy. You only delay the inevitable. I have an entire legion of the undead at my beck and call. Face it, it's only with Inspector Hildebrand's ridiculously good fortune that you even made it this far. You're not as good as 6 falls under. No, we saved him. Be forewarned, girl. Know that I speak from experience when I say, underestimate Hildy, and you do so at your own peril. I'm afraid you underestimate me as well. No mere splash of holy water can stave off the effects of the traitor's spurn. I fear the good inspector's luck has finally run out. Those balls, there's no end to them. I'm not liking our chances. Greg, was it? It's a shame to lose you, Sari. Warrior of light that you are, you might yet have served one last purpose for us. Go forth, my zombie minions! Why aren't they going? Oh, they're posing. She got thrown off her feet from shock. When darkness falls and hope fades to despair, 4 warriors born of light shall descend in the righteous glare. Pucker me with a broadsword. Are my eyes to be believed? That pose. No, these are not 4 warriors of light that I see. They are 4 gentlemen of light. Like the way he blinks. Oh shit. Just so, my good man. Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, has made his triumphant return. Did you miss me? I'm sure glad to see you alive, man. Hey, it's the old guy. Aye, we meet again, girl. Tell me you got my Snurble tonic, or I'll fashion myself a wig from your lovely locks after I rip them clean from your bloody head. Hello there, Miss Elazar. Core, you're looking absolutely splendid today. Look at that guy cheering in the back there. Impossible. The holy water couldn't have cured him. It didn't. Fortunately, our overlord spent quite some time building up an immunity to zombie powder. Oh, from being around the Zambos, like actual zombies? When we heard that Master Hildebrand was at risk of joining the actual dead, we knew we had to take action. And immunity to... I'm just gonna pretend that makes any kind of sense. The zombies just straight up posing like that. The game is up, Miss Ellie. Pray abandon this madness. Besides, plots of mass murder hardly suit a lady like yourself. Yeah, you're gonna have to answer for that crime. It's over. It's all over. Inspector Briarden, you said there was something you would tell me when all was through. I imagine you have no words for me now. Ellie, your powers of deduction are wanting. You said you had lost everything and everyone you had to lose, did you not? As for me, I have found someone with whom I intend never to part. Oh, what? Was it really what I thought? I care not if it takes years, even decades. When you emerge from your jail cell, a free woman, I will be there. What say you? I was right, he did like her. Miss Ellie, well, the crimes perpetrated by you and your sister are unpardonable. You are far from the only ones guilty. On behalf of the Syndicate, I offer my apologies for the false aspersions cast upon your ancestors. You said the nation of Ul'dah was built on lies. Seeing what I have seen today, I cannot deny your words. It would not be an easy task to rewrite, nay, restore history, but know this. I will do everything in my power to bring the truth to the fore. Oh, this is a little sad. 'Cause she was a friend, and now, like, man. What was with that smile, Greg? Ahem. Are we not forgetting someone here? And by someone, I mean me. Are we really gonna do this right now? If you're quite done playing cloak and dagger, I require Ciri's presence for a matter of greater importance. Aye, the time of our too long delayed confrontation is nigh. You're serious. Why the long face, friend? Ah, but mayhap this will have you singing a happier tune? Could it be? The treaty blade, and the true one at that. None other, and I have not the slightest in a party with it, save to the one who would defeat me in single combat. Ah, but I misspeak. It will not be single combat this time. Is that my cue, old friend? What the hell? Is that the real Enkidu? Or were you imagining Enkidu would look like? Oh shit. Thou be merciful. What is that abomination? Some new breed of void scent? Abomination! I'll thank you to address my companion with courtesy, girl. Ah, that was the most curious thing. There I was, holding a crate full of crystals for Hildy's mother, and thinking how much better things would be if my dear friend Enkidu were here. Then came a flash from the heavens, and the next thing I knew, there she was. But that zombie's head in the back there is just like twitching like crazy. Well, it was for a second there. Maybe it was a light. By the gods, it makes perfect sense. Doubtless the crystals heard Greg's heartfelt plea, summoning forth his friend. Nay, no mere friend, but rather the primal Enkidu. Oh, this is just right up my alley. The world has now completely and utterly ceased to be bound by the laws of logic. Seri, you may have bested me in the past, but facing the two of us together will not prove so easy a task, and yet I trust you will not shirk from the challenge. Aye, Enkidu and I shall wait you at Amdapor Keep. "'Tis a ways from here, but what better venue for our climactic confrontation? You would claim the tree blade, and claim it from me as a warrior. To the skies, Enkidu. To the skies!" "Two against one? That's not very gentlemanly of you, Greg. Come, Seri, to Amdapor." Okay, I'm assuming this is where the trial is going to be later. This is a grave development indeed. To think that one man could summon a primal on his own. I must send word to the Scions at once. Wait, I'm right here. I kill primals. Oh, but of course. I hadn't even forgotten we had a warrior light in our very midst. Please, Seri. Your only hope to slay the primal and reclaim the blade. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, what the hell? Oh. We're gonna stop here. Oh, Julian. All is well that ends well, eh, Seri? Hildy's undead acquaintances were kind enough to make an appearance at my request. Who would have thought zombies could be such gentlemen? I reckon it must be my son's good influence. Ho ho, I knew that if anything could bring Hildy back from the dead, it would be my dear wife's hand mixed holy water. That's world-class culinarian I married. So she's like a master culinarian, he's like a master goldsmith. Sorry for deceiving you, Seri. For what it's worth, it wasn't personal. Ellie, forgive me. And with that, my work here is done. You were by far the least incompetent associate I encountered in my travels. For preserving some shred of my sanity, you have my thanks. That said, my time in this land was not a total loss. My experiences here have taught me an important lesson. In this world of the fools who populate it rarely, if ever, abide by the principles of logic. This should serve me well in my future cases. And most importantly of all, I leave here with a vow that has given my life new meaning. But this is no time for sentiment. Aww. That's adorable. Alright, but we're gonna stop here. It's getting late, and that's enough for me, and we shall continue tomorrow. Or, it's already tomorrow, later today, I guess, from my end. Alright. So, with that, let me pull this up. We're gonna turn in for the night. Alright, guys. Or, Icy, I guess, in particular. See ya.